What's up?
Nice jump, Alistair.
Prophet-basso Screwfix just resubed for 23 months. Cup of TEDS.
Thank you, grazie mille, amigo. GTI, GTI, GTI. So Lola, you actually work for Twitch, is that right? You're like a paid employee. Are you based in California or whatever? Where they are based, I'm sure. Silicon Valley or somewhere like that. You're London based. Oh yeah, Frisco, of course. Frisco. Shit, I was there last year. I should have spun by the offices. Hi, it's me, PFlax, one of your top-rated streamers, no doubt. I'm in town for a couple of days and thought I'd stop by for some important meetings. Show me the money! Show me the money. Excuse me, sir. They've asked you to leave. Hi, is that the Twitch offices? Yes. I'm partnered. Can I just come in and wander around? I bet there are people that do that. Hi, I'm a Twitch streamer. I've got 8 subs and think I'd like a tour.
Jump,
I
make you guys a lot of money
just
every
resubed
year.
for 88 months.
Grazie. I have 7 subscribers. I'm kind of disappointed there's not a red carpet for me. But we can look past that. Where is my champagne? Who's Drew Pritchard? Let me look that up. Drew Pritchard. Drew Pritchard. TV personality. The Antiques guy. Salvage Hunters. Well, so Drew Pritchard may well be a bald man, but he's a fucking hat wearer, so he's out. Did PPD retweet the GTI article? No way. That's fucking hilarious. That is hilarious. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, I mean, geez, they let anyone be a partner these days. So, Yimad, if you are there are obviously, you know, as a spokesperson for the bold community online, one of many, but certainly one of the more vocal ones. So first of all, if it is sunny outside, of course you are permitted to wear a hat. There's no question that bold people need to wear hats. In fact, most people should wear hats if it's sunny outside. Certainly, the higher the temperature, the higher the UV, a hat is just sense. That just makes sense. If it is very cold outside, we need to wear hats more than anybody. I have absolutely no issue with people wearing a hat. But if your go-to thing is that, and I'm looking at this Pritchard lad, every photo of him is wearing a fucking flat cap. He's indoors, he's wearing a hat. He's on TV, he's wearing a hat. There's only one reason. He's ashamed of his head. That's it. It's not cold there. They're indoors. If it is for practical purposes, or you are at a game, for example, if you're at a baseball game, you want to wear a baseball cap, or you're wearing a hat, again, because of the climate, that's different. But if you are wearing a character hat, like a character actor, a character hat, oh, I wear a flat cap. Oh, I wear a fucking hat with a spinny thing on top that goes when you spin it. It's a character hat, right? It's not a practical hat. If you're doing that to try to jazz up the top of that dome, what you're saying is, I'm so ashamed of this. It's so plain. I need work. Be proud. You're a bald man. Alright? There's not that many of us. A lot of people out there with hairs. Look at all the fucking barbers. Look at all the fucking barbers out there, alright? A lot of people getting haircuts. Don't hide your shame. Because what you're saying is, I'm ashamed to be one of you. You should never be ashamed of who you are. Style choice, fuck off.
10 seconds remaining.
The only reason, I guarantee you this lad wasn't wearing that hat when he had hair. Suddenly he's bald, he wants to wear a fucking hat 24/7, fuck off.
Who's this?
Any bald man that wears a hat constantly.
Okay.
Munt has a full head of hair. If Munt was bald and continued wearing a hat, then I'd call him out on it. So, Wogan's Wizards. I believe Plague was not confident ahead of this game.
No, but I think it's probably just gonna like play down their chances. I reckon they've got a winnable stack here. I mean, Tomps is decent, and Clavis can maybe be decent on his day, but Samo fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Sublime Squelching, unimpressive. Gibbo, get him out.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Whereas I think, in terms of the weaknesses for the Wizards, going late game is not one of them. I believe Plague said the other day that Wogan's Wizards are, in his view, and of course he's not biased, Ashwin, the best late game team in the competition. Best. That was his claim.
Yeah. I mean, I could see it.
Dire team pick.
I saw that the GME movie today.
The what movie?
The GameStop movie.
Oh, what is it?
It's about the whole
Wall Street bet stuff and everything. Really, yeah. I saw that recommended, but it was long, so I didn't click it. Is it good?
Yeah. It's very much done in the style of your Big Short, in that, like, you know, it's following the journey of multiple different, like, people involved in the story, like the people on the hedge fund side, the like random. You know how it is in Big Short, where you're following like 3 different people who are all
Yeah.
going for this. It's like
10
pretty
seconds
similar
remaining.
in it's called Dumb Money. It's pretty similar. You're like following like 3 or 4
seconds
different sets of
remaining.
people who are all somehow managed to get to the point where they're betting on this
team
And
stock.
sorry, this was on this is on Netflix or something?
No, I saw it in the cinema.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought this dumb money thing was
Oh,
I saw
mean,
a
I
YouTube
don't know.
vid about GME stuff, and I thought that was it. But so you're telling me that this is it.
remaining.
It's 2 hours 30 long. This is called financial. This is financial
seconds
advice.
remaining.
It's called By Folding Ideas, who I think is the guy that did the video about crypto.
Oh, I see. No, they've made like an actual movie.
Oh wow, and it's good.
It's not bad. I'd say the first like third is like a bit nuts. Like it doesn't really have like any direction. They're like trying to introduce all the different people you have to be following, but it's like nowhere near as compelling
Yeah.
as it was in the Big Short.
I
Like
mean, that was just such a good movie, though. Big Short.
yeah, I think it just like starts off a bit shaky, but once it gets to the bit where you know it's all like fallen to pieces and like they're going to Congress and people are like, why the hell has this happened? Like who the
Yeah.
hell is the fault? Then it's like really like the Big Short where like all of a sudden all these stories of all these separate people like come together, and it's pretty good after that point. But yeah, I think it probably could have been cut down by like half an hour or so.
You know what? I think it's fascinating to me because my understanding of it is that obviously the Wall Street Bets subreddit organized a lot of people. This guy that they followed, I can't remember his name, but he basically would give tips and he would say, I think this is undervalued. I think that it's a grower. I think, there's no reason for it to be valued this low. And people bought it and then they held on. And the problem for Wall Street was that in their mind, you had all these fucking amateurs coming in, buying these stocks and driving up the value. And all these guys that had puts or whatever it's called, so they were banking on it going lower, all that stuff. They were like, a short.
Yeah.
They were like, why the fuck is who are these idiots? And it's weird because the fact that they went to Congress, which I remember reading about that at the time, the fact that they were like, this isn't right, they know that the way they're making money relies on people not doing this shit. Like if people did this on the regular,
the house is meant to win.
Yes, of course.
And they're like really pissed off and about it not working for them.
But I just imagine there's no moral argument they can make. Like if they're just saying, I'm not even going to try and argue this morally, I just don't want to lose, I'd have respect for that. I would respect that. I'm disgusted by the way that Wall Street acts, but at least the honesty I can respect. But if they're trying to make out this is wrong, you can fucking jog on. Like these guys are doing exactly what you're doing, and I'm sorry if there's some people organized and decided to do it a way that loses you money, but I don't care if a hedge fund goes under. I really don't. Like as long as a bunch of people, regular people, make money, I'm all for it. I don't know if they did. But the fact is,
some people did, some people didn't.
Yeah, a lot of people that got in late lost money. It's the same as all this crypto shit. A bunch of people, I know people that made a ton of money from crypto, and I know also a lot of people that lost a shitload of money on crypto.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I think if you're like interested in that sort of stuff, it's probably like worth a watch when it comes out on like some sort of streaming service.
Yeah, I'll watch it for that. I love financial stuff, business stuff.
Yeah, no, it is quite good. It's just like it's a bit weird at the start where you're like, I have no idea where this is going.
Yeah.
But it does get quite good, and there's like all like there's like the drama is done quite well.
5 seconds remaining.
And it kind of like it like builds up like very nicely, and then when it all comes crashing down, it's like quite it's still quite like an emotional thing.
Oh, it's got Paul Dano in it. I love Paul Dano.
Yeah.
He's excellent.
But there was all this stuff with the Robin Hood guy. He like shut down trading on GME. And then they like banned the Wall Street Bets subreddit. So like there was all this drama about like people trying to stop the stopped the
Didn't it
hype.
become subscriber, like not subscriber movie? You had to be invited or whatever. The other movie that wasn't The Big Short about the crash, the Steve Carell one. The Big Short was the Steve Carell one.
10 seconds remaining.
The Big Short had Steve Carell in. Margin Call was the one that had
5
Kevin
seconds
Spacey
remaining.
in, and the guy who was in Heroes, whose name I can never remember. He was Spock in the rebooted Star Trek, sorry, and it had Paul Bettany in. Margin Call. That was the one. Zachary Quinto. Yes, thank you. So I mean, I like the Margin Call has some really good scenes, but it's not as fun as The Big Short, and I think the reason for that is Margin Call. Michael Lewis wrote The Big Short, and I read the book and I loved it. I read all his books as soon as they come out. I love his writing style.
What other books has he done?
He did Moneyball.
Did he?
Yeah. So he did a book called
10
Liar's
seconds
Poker,
remaining.
which is about his time working on Wall Street in the 80s. Very, very
seconds
interesting.
remaining.
He did a book called The Blind Side, which is about, it was made into a terrible film, which was about the birth of a certain position in American football, which is like the outside lineman, the defensive lineman, I think it's called. Something like that. Either way, that's a really good book. He did one called The Fifth Estate, which is about when Donald Trump took over and what that meant for like the Department of the Environment, Department for Energy, and how the incoming administration and the people that he'd employed in these positions just were a fucking disaster, and how all these people who had years of experience across multiple different presidents and were completely on board for America. They weren't about politics. They were just doing their job for America. Trump came in and just like shit all over them, and all his new guys that came in were like, yeah, we don't need any of this. We're shutting it all down. Just really stuff that is like genuinely key to the infrastructure of America. Just shat it up the wall. He did one called Flash Boys, which was really interesting. I don't think it would make a great movie. I could imagine it could work, but there's not quite enough characters in it compared to Big Short, which had just such good characters. So Flash Boys was about these guys who were involved in dark pool trading, and what they did was this guy discovered it by accident, as all these things, these good stories start with someone discovering something by accident, just being switched on. He was doing a trade, and he saw the price of Microsoft shares. He wanted to buy 100,000 Microsoft shares or whatever, $100,000 worth. And in the time between him seeing the price, pushing yes, and then him receiving it, something had changed, and he got less than he paid for. And he was like, how did that happen?
Right.
And what he found was that there was essentially this group of guys who were intercepting that trade on its way through and getting there first with a quick buy order.
Really?
The big buy order comes in, the price goes up, and then they quickly sell.
Yeah.
So they were,
I've heard of that,
so they were obsessed with essentially getting there first, to the point where they built their own line between these two trading places, drilled a hole under a mountain to do it, and so they would get there like a few microseconds before some other guy, and they were hiring out server space in this room that they had, and people were they were paying more to be on the left-hand side of the room compared to the right side, because the left side was technically closer. And he was like, it's not going to make it. They were like, no, we want to pay for that one. Like, really, really wild stuff, because if you do that thousands and thousands of times a minute or an hour or whatever, you're going to make money for literally nothing. There's no risk. You know it's going up, and so on. So yeah, the Flash Boys is really good. Let me see what else he wrote. Let me just check. But either way, I mean, I think Moneyball was the first of his that I read, and then I read all the rest of his books. So he wrote Liar's Poker is really good. Pacific Rift I haven't read.
You were doing very well. I'm very proud of you.
Moneyball, of course. The Blind Side. The Big Short. Boomerang, that's quite good.
30 seconds to battle.
Flash Boys is good. The Undoing Project I haven't read yet, because I didn't. Oh no, I did read it. It is good, but it's very specific. It's about these Israeli guys who come up with this sort of project. It's hard to describe. I don't remember the story particularly well, but it was decent. It was decent.
The battle begins.
He's just so good at finding the characters in these stories. People like Michael Burry and
a lot of
guys like
people are
that.
fucking pretty uninteresting. But
Yeah, but he makes them sound
those
interesting.
few like quirky characters. Even like some of the characters who like did just pretty normal things and wouldn't be like super interesting. Like say for example, Brad Pitt's character, who's not like a super interesting guy, but he still felt like a very compelling character.
He did, yeah. No, you're right. He did. I think the thing is like he has a way of taking a very small part of their character and not making a big deal about it, but explaining that character and sort of trying to derive, like for instance, Michael Berry's dating profile. I am a one-eyed autistic man who is bad at the following things, you know, and how his wife was like, I liked his honesty. Like, that's just, that alone is an interesting backstory for a character, because you're like, okay, that tells me a lot about this guy. And the fact that he read all these mortgages and all that kind of stuff, it's just interesting. This is going to be so unpleasant for these two yahoos against Primal Beast.
Yeah, there's been a Primal Beast picked. Well, you know my thoughts on Primal Beast.
Le
Pretty
Primal,
good. However,
c'est optimal.
I think the one thing about the Goon Primal Beast is they could maybe get carried away. Because I sometimes get carried away on Primal Beast. I think I'm a bit too hot before I actually am.
Yeah.
And I kind of throw the game away. You really need those items. Like I refuse to go high ground on Primal Beast unless I have a heart, because there's just no point. You're not in a position to be able to do it.
Yeah.
So you can't overdo it. Make sure you get your items and then hit your timing. But the thing with Primal Beast is like you feel strong like all the time. So you feel like we can just run at them, but it doesn't always work that way.
Radiant's courier has been.
Who's my team in the MLB playoffs? So I'm a Mets fan, so I couldn't tell you which good teams are this year. I don't watch anyone other than us, and we were so bad that everybody looked good. So I really couldn't tell you who's going to win it. Okay, Clavs claims
That's
first
a
death.
Clavs kill on the Wogan.
On the carry, Wogan in trouble. I don't know what they do in this lane.
This lane is going to be pretty rough. I didn't realize they had a +5 Earth.
Yeah, that's really bad. I think they've
got the
immediately.
Huskar mid, and it's not a great matchup for Huskar either. So
Yeah.
this is feeling a little bit. I
This
mean,
is bad.
Plague said, blame all the draft issues on him, as he's not taught them.
As he's
sufficiently
not
enough.
here, yeah.
Yeah.
I think this
I
is
think
the
that's
problem with
pretty
any
standard.
teacher, is if you just say,
Yeah.
lads, pick this, it would be like the teacher standing next to you on the test and saying, do the following, and you're not really learning.
Yeah.
You're not really learning. What you're doing is copying. You're learning by
Yeah.
rote. Like if Plague just says, pick this and this, we've got a great game, boys. He's not teaching them his theory and why. Because they have picked, I mean, they've decided to put the ranged support down here, but this Wraith King needs to have fun too, or this Primal Beast is gonna fucking go ham. You got Earthshaker 5? That's as bad as it gets. Trust me. I've tried it. It's not good. You can't close the gap on Silencer. Primal Beast doesn't care about your damage, and if you do come in close, stomper, stomper, stomper.
Yeah, certainly not looking good for the side of Wogan's Wizards at the start. But you know they've definitely got opportunities this game. If the Huskar does end up having a good game, I still think it's going to be rough for him. He has awful matchups this game.
He does.
You know, he tries to go on anyone, they get imprisoned. If he gets ruptured, it's very difficult for him. If he gets rocked, it's very difficult for him. If he gets probably started, it's very difficult for him.
It's a lot of damage on OD here.
I know he might get him here. I think he's just going to be okay.
Yeah, he's just okay. Not enough levels there. He's got 2 levels in Berserker's Blood. Maybe a little bit more on the old, whatchamacallit, the Burning Spears. He would have got him, but not quite enough. But he's actually out CSing the OD.
Yeah, no, it's going well for him at the moment, just because he can stand up here and sort of lay out some harass.
Yeah.
And the OD is going for the max orbs at the moment, so you're not having the easiest time He really needs to just get more levels in prison and try and secure the lane by annoyance.
I feel like the max orbs is okay against Huskar though, no? Because
it's okay, but how often are you just going to be able to sit there?
Yeah.
Just orbing.
True that. I mean, I also just think the other issue they've got is they have a Wraith King. I guess it's okay because he can maybe tank a lot of stuff, but I don't know, man. They've got Warlock, they've got Primal Beast. OD mid, Bloodseeker is probably going to have a fun game. This is looking rough. Having said that, I wouldn't want to play into Slaughter, Huskar, Wraith King. That's some chunky boys.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle of the damages for Goonfellas.
Yeah. So, I was down in Bristol last week.
Yeah.
And we went out, so let me think. Was it really only Friday? Let me just check my calendar. Hold on. So, let me see what the date is. It was 2 weeks ago. So, Friday the 22nd. So, it was about 2 weeks ago. And I went out. We all went out. We were out till 4 a.m. I was wearing my new Doc Martens. Turns out, if you don't have really long socks, the edges of the boots will fuck you up. And that's what happened.
Oh, shit.
They cut into me really bad. That's a dead OD. And Hellboy lives.
Nice. That's a big kill for Hellboy.
So I had like these 2 big red rings around my ankles because I didn't have long enough socks and the boots were just fucking killing me by the end of the night. But I was so drunk I didn't care. I woke up the next morning. I had like blood on my socks and stuff from the boots. And I thought, ah, shit, I need to wear long socks when I wear this. You wear long socks, no problemo. But if the socks ride down, like if you're dancing for 5 hours, that'll happen, right? The scab just came off, so that's like 2 weeks. So I'm just wondering, what is the heal rate of skin? Like, I'd like to know.
Heal rate of skin?
Yeah, so how many layers of skin am I rebuilding every day? My body's just chugging away, repairing the damage. 2 weeks for a scab. It just came off completely clean. 2 weeks.
I feel like that's...
Is there a depth question? Ah! Oh, yes,
I think there's definitely a depth question.
Right.
But... Yeah, I think if you just got a shallow wound, it should just like clean up pretty instantly.
Oh, Gito! Oh, Samo in trouble!
He's fine.
Uh-oh, oof. Depends where on the body it is and what age you are is my guess.
Fact is, I have no idea, but that sounds, you know...
that sounds right.
How old you are seems pretty fair, but there's obviously more to it. Like, the function behind your skin repairing is like... I don't even know. I know you got like platelets that come in and clot the wound.
And it does it like
how.
I mean, I'm assuming
I don't know how like the skin repairs.
Yeah,
like,
how does it know skin goes here? Like obviously DNA and cell replication and stuff, but what mechanism is in place? Is it just the cells know?
They just know skin has to go here.
Yeah, but how? And what's governing it? Because otherwise my skin would be growing... I mean, so here's another question. I know your skin is constantly growing and replacing itself. So is what's actually happening that the usual skin formation is taking place? And because I know that if you get a really bad cut, you need a skin graft, and I assume that's because your skin is no longer there to say, we need to grow some more skin. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's essentially the foundation is no longer there.
Yeah,
or
like if your skin does start regrowing, it'll regrow in like such a like dodgy way.
Right. Because I know some people, if they get a really bad injury, that's double carry kill for Hellboy. It'll do things
it's like their skin will repair, but like it'll just be super shit.
Yeah, like there'll be hairs growing out of it where there weren't hairs before and stuff like that. Like it's all kinds of crazy stuff happens.
Dire's middle
Soft
tower
Jari,
is
if you
under
know what you're talking
Mate, if you
about,
know, mate, if you
yeah,
know,
we want to
We
hear.
want to know.
We don't want to hear guesses. We want to hear
Yeah.
that you know what you're talking about. So my question is,
This is trouble for Gibbo.
this is Gibbo is
He's
dead.
dead. I mean, they're doing well on Wogan's Wizards
They are.
in these lanes. The bot lane's gone well.
Yeah.
Samo's struggling a bit. He's now TP bot again.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They set Silencer bot as well. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to get anything done. OD is going for the Witchblade.
Tower is under attack.
Ooh.
So it's going to be a little while before he's going to be able to do anything.
So if
useful.
you injure a part of your body continually, your body will adjust to repair it more frequently and efficiently, and sometimes you get calluses. Interesting. So
Really?
the calluses
So that's
are
why you
about
get calluses in your hand.
yeah, because your
hands are
body
always
is like
getting.
yeah.
When you're gripping stuff, it's always.
It's like shit.
pretty
We have
cool.
to do this all the time. Like,
Can you just get like a callus on like your dick or something?
I'm sure you can. If you
Yeah.
touch it too much.
It's like we need more assistance here. He's rubbing off too much.
This could be a dead Primal. He goes down.
Dire's courier.
Wogan's Wizards are not easy for the taking. No, the skew through the arm trick, I think, is just an optical illusion, like most David Blaine stuff. I mean, a lot of these tricks are not new to David Blaine. He's just a good showman. He's a magician. I mean, I don't know how much of what he does
I'm
is.
an internet troll.
You are?
Yeah.
All right, I'll carry on talking in chat.
Now. I don't know what the last thing you heard me say was.
Oh, it was some time ago. It was a laugh, I believe.
I see.
That is a tier 1 mid gone, the way of Hellboy.
Radiant's
Wogan's
middle
Wizards,
tower has fallen.
Samo all talked before the game. He said, we're the big boys. And I said, we'll see, Samo. And indeed, we will. Let's see how this game plays out. Oh, this could be trouble. Oh no, Hellboy's okay. Goes in on Squelchy. But unfortunately, the Global Silence has come down. And now, Jacobs may be in trouble. They get the wave. Slaughter no blink. There's a Fisher to block them off. There's a Rupture, though, going in on Cheeto. Could just TP out. She's going for the TP out.
Though.
She's okay. Goes for the TP away.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Good disengage. They did
They
lose a mid.
rotated 4 for that,
Yep.
and they get the Huskar. So that's pretty worth it. And Primal Beast, he's having a good time. He's having a lovely little time. But you know, Wraith King not really like the best for him to lane against, just because he needs to really pump out that harass, and it's not super possible when Wraith King just stuns your
Agreed,
ass.
pianist. Agreed, pianist. Yes, kill Samo. Excellent.
Yeah. They're gonna get the Slaughter here. Well, they are gonna get both. That's a massive kill.
That is
And
too big.
no XP for Hellboy on the second kill
Yeah.
either. So that is rough for them. Here comes Jido. Don't know what this is about. They smoked him for that. So I don't know who is buying the wards. As Jake is going for a blink dagger, I suspect he wants to secure that. If they do get to this blink dagger, you know, it could be pretty good.
Is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, I think the issue he's going to have is that, so Slaughter initiates, Silence goes down, Slaughter pops BKB, Jacobs will be standing and waiting for quite some time for everything to stop before he can come in with the Echo. It is hard to initiate
This
a
is
Silence
trouble for the
against a
Beast.
Silencer. Is
The
it?
Beast is dead as fuck.
He is dead as fuck. 85% black and mild, back from his little holiday or work trip or whatever it was. And by
He was
God,
away?
they missed him. Yeah, he missed a game.
Oh shit.
I can't remember. I think he couldn't get time off work, if I remember rightly. Plague to confirm. I wonder if Plague is watching this on his phone, sweating wherever he is, some meeting or some cool thing. he's
No,
at.
I think he's on a date.
Oh wowzers! Well, where we were.
They obviously heard his new mic, and they were like, "Fucking hell, give me a piece of that."
Who's this saucy fellow? Oh, Plague! You certainly must meet Emily.
I feel like Emily is almost too common of a name.
You're
We
right.
need like a Porsche or
Emilia.
yeah.
Porsche. Gemma is a name that I think of as being quite.
Yeah, that was a Reddit thread which was like, what is a name that is like very clearly a British person, and the top was Gemma.
Gemma, yeah.
You probably wouldn't get many American Gemmas.
It's true. Jemama, maybe. Hetty.
Jemama.
Gertie. This is Gertie. Plague, you must meet Gertie. She's fabulous. Hello, Gertie. I'm Plague. Plague 34, actually. Oh, heavens, what a funny name. Oh! They killed that warlock jolly quickly. Well done, Plague. I'm not actually playing, darling. I'm just watching. Oh, I see. What fun.
It does very much sound like I'm listening to like some like tape from a set in like the 1920s.
A Radio 4 play about the 20s, yeah.
Well, I don't, have you ever heard of Just William before?
Yeah, Just William, yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of the old tapes of that.
I don't think of Felicia as being a posh white name. In all honesty, I think of it as.
I don't know anyone. I haven't heard of a Felicia in a while.
I know a few black women called Felicia, but I don't know any.
Yeah,
white
it is more their scene.
Yeah. Well, this is tough. BKBs will help a great deal.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, you'd want to slam that.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Well, my name is Edward, which is a reasonably posh-sounding name, but I think it's more middle class. But Edward.
But you've rotated in. I don't know if I know anyone who actually goes by Edward.
No, it's always Ed or Eddie or Ted or something. Edward's just a bit of a mouthful. It's just awkward.
It's too much. It's too much.
A guy,
it's like, you know,
a guy dropped a parcel off
like
yesterday.
a Jonathan. Like, just give me a break.
Yeah, call me John. Yeah, or like Rabs. His name is Jonathan. Nobody ever calls him Jonathan.
Jäger-basso and just resubed
Jonathan
for 9 months.
is definitely the name you get called by your parents when they're pissed.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
Jonathan, Jim Bob, Felicia, Rashad, come here right now. Sorry, Peter.
What was that last name? Rashad.
Somebody listed a Felicia Rashad. I don't know who that is, but he's in.
Oh shit! Primal Beast is in here. There's a nice rock in the back, and he could get the turnaround. Can they get the Hellboy? They are. This is going disastrously.
Oh dear.
For Wogan's Wizards, and Samo is here. There's an imprisoned to not take the kill. In fact, he saved him.
He did save him.
That was foolish from Squelchy.
That slam was almost god tier. It needed to be a little earlier, but pre-blink it's hard. I think now he can afford the blink. We might be able to see something from Jacobs, but it is very hard. Buy the blink, Jake. There you go, bud. Now BKB has to be the item for a lot of these heroes. Harpoon coming out first on Slardar. I wonder if he's going to seriously be very, very sad about that. You best run if someone is middle naming you. Yeah, that's true. I use that on my kids. I give them the full name, and they give me a look like, oh, fuck. It was at that moment she knew. She fucked up. Oh, God. Jacob Rees-Mogg's kids' names is the weirdest fucking thing. Do you know all these kids' names, Ashwin?
I've vaguely heard of them. I can't tell them off the top of my head now. I knew they were like crazy though.
Radiant are scanning.
So his children are Jacob Rees-Mogg. Children names. So, his children are called. Wait, is this article actually going to deliver? Alright, this is tedious.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They have Peter Theodore Alphage Rees-Mogg.
Alphage. Fuck off with
I
that.
think Alphage is as fancy a name as it gets.
Yeah. Well, Alphage is like the name of some sort of like cell in the human body. You can imagine a fucking documentary.
I love having lots of children. We have as many as possible, but as Helena does all the hard work, I think 6 will be it. Peter Theodore Alphage, come here.
I think 6 will be it. Yeah, fair enough. Like, get the granny to, not the granny, the nanny to raise him. While the little Benon's just fucking asleep on the bench.
Mary Ann Charlotte Emma. Thomas Wentworth Somerset Dunstan. And so, yeah, others. And others.
And others, so they didn't even make the cut.
No. Six.
There's a lot of normal names in there, but when lumped together, it screams posh. Like, you know, if you've got more than 3 names, you can fuck off.
Agreed. I think that
you know how many people do you need to fucking honour in your name that you need that many names?
Just have more kids. I mean, he's honouring things like this. Alphage lad was like some church guy that refused to play the Danegeld back in like the 11th century or something. Like, that's not a family
Absolute
thing.
icon for my family.
Yes, iconic Alphage. Based Alphage, that's who you're named after.
We pray to Alphage
Yes,
at every...
good old Alphage.
Whenever we have a sinful
raise
cake.
a glass to Alphage. Damn the Danegeld.
Under attack.
Well, this is getting away from the lads. It was a hard game from the outset. They just got so... They've got such an easy team fight to execute. You get jumped, you press R on silencer. The fight is going badly or you want to solidify it, you press R on Warlock. Primal Beast just fucking goes in and you have to deal with him. And then you've got Bloodseeker chasing down any low heroes, and you've got OD offering setup and save and pissing damage. It's really hard. Into which you have 4 melee heroes into Warlock, which never feels like fun, because you're all going to get Fatal Bonds. And then you have Venge, great. Wraith King, not great. Not a big fan of this lad. He's gone Midas Radiance, so he basically does nothing. I guess they're praying for Plague to be right about high ground being the only thing that matters.
Yeah. He's not wrong, but the ultimate counter to the high ground is Primal Beast having a heart, which he's not going for. He's going a BKB.
BKB heart? Is that okay, or...?
No, it's not good. What's he doing? And he's also got an Axe first. I mean, the Axe is pretty good, to be fair. But, just get a heart. Just get a heart.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You can just sit under the tier 3 and nothing will hurt you. And you could just go high ground. It doesn't really matter. Like,
yeah.
They don't have a great push, so it doesn't really matter if anything else happens. You can just sit there. Looks like they're going to do it anyway.
And up they go.
Samo is taking the heat though, apart from instead of Primal Beast.
Sixtus Dominic Boniface Christopher Rees-Mogg. Peter Theodore Alphage Rees-Mogg. Thomas Wentworth Somerset Dunstan Rees-Mogg. Alfred Wulfric Layson Pius Rees-Mogg. Mary Ann Charlotte Emma Rees-Mogg. And Anselm Charles Fitzwilliam Rees-Mogg. Come down here this instant! Yes, Peter! 'Tis time to sup!
Anselm as your first name. He's got some. He's got a Charles in there, but they've gone with Anselm.
Anselm.
I'm looking up the name Anselm.
He was the patron saint of
Canterbury.
Silver spoons.
Yeah. Who's this guy? As an archbishop, he defended the church's interests in England amid the investiture controversy in 1100.
Yeah, this guy.
He's just got all his mates from 1100.
Would you describe yourself, Mr. Rees-Mogg, as somewhat old-fashioned? Yes, I suppose you could say that. Since I named my children after people who were 1,000 years dead. If I have another kid, I'll name him Canute.
Canute, nice.
Yeah. Or even, what was that? Oh, hello. I'll name him Lud.
Oh, that's a nice science.
They're in.
Nice science.
Look at that!
What a fucking fight!
Oh my god!
What a silence. Okay, can Husker own here? Oh, he's been thrown in the. And the swap
the swap was on the wrong target.
It doesn't seem matter. That was a great silence.
That was excellent from Clavs.
Canute.
Lud, after King Lud.
Yeah.
A pre-Roman king.
A pre-Roman king, Lud.
Yeah, Ludgate is named after him. There are little statues of King Lud. Big fan.
Nice. What's some baller pre-Roman? I mean, it'll all just be like Egyptian and Greek and Arabic lads.
I mean, I'm a big fan.
What if you just ditched out like Nebuchadnezzar for your kid's name?
Oh, that's a heck of a name. As a middle name, maybe. I think I'm a big fan of the old Britain kings because they would have been so shit. Like, it would have been such a very basic existence. But we still somehow managed to knock out a few kings here and there. Make a henge, you know. I'd love to know what were they like. Bunch of pagans. Worshipping the sun and shit like that. I'm drawn to that era of Britain, I think.
Yeah, it's
romantic
it is pretty
almost.
Neat. And I think that continued for like the non-English bits of the British Isles. For a little while longer.
Yeah, the Celtic stuff. And then the depths of like Wales and Cornwall and stuff like that. A lot of those places.
I mean, they're probably still like that in like Northern Wales. You never know.
Yeah, but I feel like obviously a lot of our sort of who we were before the Romans was just erased, really. Replaced by the Romans and then the Vikings and then
really
the Normans.
Down,
no, but I mean that's the thing.
We were too busy like
never got a
wearing
chance.
sheepskins and shit.
Yeah. We never got a chance. We got Romaned, we got Vikinged, we got Normand. It's pretty brutal. Not in that order.
Just like that. I mean, I don't know if we would have ever written something down, like until something like that happened, because you know there's cases of those lads in North Sentinel Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been chilling there. They've had plenty of time to start writing shit down.
Yeah.
But they're still just in their fucking mud huts. So.
I mean, yeah, but maybe we would have got to the point where there would have been people that came over and didn't invade us.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like when you get competition from other people, you're like, shit, we better advance some stuff.
Yeah.
So if we were just like left to be chill, then we would have not really advanced at all.
Yeah, maybe. But then, having said that, the Native Americans were fighting each other a fair old bit. We were fighting each other a fair old bit. There were all kinds of different kingdoms. I wonder if it's just that a lot of those advances came from people who were just further along the tech tree. I mean, we were still just basically at the getting by phase of basic farming and living in little villages and stuff. Other people, they'd already got there. Because the spread of civilization started off, where the spread of humanity, really, the Fertile Crescent and all that. If that's where everything starts with farming, people have a head start on you in terms of getting things written down, getting an organization, getting religion, stuff like that. So we were just a little bit of an outlier. I mean, nowadays it's not any distance at all.
Oh, that's a nice vision block. It could absolutely fuck them up here.
Well, they could, but I don't think they're gonna, sadly.
It gets the lifesteal and he's gonna get another one there.
God.
Oh, the slam!
That's a big slam!
It's not gonna matter. They're gonna get Primal Beast. No, not quite. Oh, Lord in heaven. That's a lot of damage from OD. This is a lovely, what's it called? Upheaval.
I mean, honestly, this draft is just not the one.
It was a bit rough. But what I was gonna say is, it's like writing, even in like big empires, because I think it was one of the mid, like Central American empires, like I don't think it was. It was either the Aztecs, the Mayans, or the Incans. One of them, like, and these were like pretty big lads. And one of them,
the
maybe all
Mayans
of them
just
didn't have any writing systems.
Yeah, but the Mayans also just disappeared, didn't they?
Yeah, I know. But they just had like no records of anything.
Right.
And I think one of them had a writing system which was like tying knots in rope, and like that was their form of. Like imagine you want to read your new favorite book and you're just going through the rope like being like.
So, well, you know what's funny is in that book, Children of Ruin, about the spider civilization that forms. That's literally how they write stuff down.
Yeah, I know. That's that.
Yeah.
I was wondering if he.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
There was definitely like parallels to things that I know about ancient civilization in his book, which I thought was pretty cool. It was a really good book.
Well, hold on now, Eri. They also sacrificed thousands of people. Like, I wouldn't call that living your best life. I'd call that being a rich, powerful Aztec was probably banging. But that's been true throughout history. I mean, if you sent me back in time to ancient Rome and guaranteed me I would be fabulously wealthy, I'm sure it's a fucking nice lifestyle.
Oh yeah, it must be. It must have been glorious.
I mean, being a rich Victorian gentleman would have been fucking banging as well. You know, you could go any time in history. It's going to be great. Being a king, people bringing, you know, feasts, and just you get to be able to throw cups on the ground and huzzah! And everybody, yes, Your Majesty, I want a tournament! Organize me a tournament! Ah, ha, ha, ha. Invade that country! Yes!
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Kara said that the Aztecs oppressed the other tribes and sacrificed them. So, like, they just invade someone, and then they're all off to the altar. Like, there's no questions asked. You're in the bin.
Yeah, you're in the bin.
Which is a pretty hardcore way of doing things.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? Makes the British Empire look pretty nice.
Yeah, overall.
We didn't put people in a bin.
No, we just put them in hard labour.
We can laugh about it now, but at the time it was terrible, of course.
Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, it's, oh shit, Gina's come through here. Unless she's going back.
Run away!
Getting the wards down and then leaving. Every fucking strong empire in history has atrocityed their way to the point they were at.
Yeah.
There was no fucking cultural victory in at least not in
you know what?
1900.
This is what annoys me about Civ, is that the Romans did in, you know, what, 1,000 years or so. How many turns is that? I mean, they went from, let me think, a few hundred BC all the way up to about 700 AD, and they conquered Europe. And back then, that would have been like conquering 2/3 of the map, the known map, right, for Europe. And you think about Civ, if you're playing like a medium map in Civ, there's no way you could do that. There's no way you could do that.
Yeah,
it's impossible. Well, taking one city takes multiple fucking turns. They were taking entire civilizations. Just boop, you're Roman.
Well,
that's it.
Yeah, they were like, a lot of the lads that they were fighting against were just kind of lads with sticks and shit.
Yeah.
Like especially I don't think France was like particularly organized when they just domied
the Gauls
France.
And that. No, of
course. It was just a bunch of lads. So like it wasn't like they were fighting equally prepared civs.
It's true.
But they did have fights like that with Carthage though. They fucking.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I think Carthage was like the thing in those wars. I think like for the first war, I think Carthage was like arguably stronger than Rome.
Yeah.
It was before Rome became this like mega empire.
Yeah, I mean, having just played,
they had like.
They had a navy that Rome
I thought they
have.
had something on the Italian like area, like they had Sicily or something.
They had Sicily, so this is again going from Rome Total War 2, which I'm sure is accurate. When the Roman Empire, you know, but pre-Roman Empire was just Rome, didn't even have all of Italy. Sicily was in the hands of other lads, Syracuse and stuff like that. Hannibal took all that. Carthage took that. Then they had this big Punic War, the Second Punic War.
Yeah.
And then it was like, you know, the elephants and all that. But the Carthage had a navy. The Romans were like, what the fuck do we do? So their navy was a copy of the Carthaginian navy, but they were still behind on the tech tree. Like if you've essentially had a navy and fought with it, like every war, every battle that you have, you are learning. Because some guy comes back and he's like, you know what the problem is? The front of these ships needs to be stronger. And they're like, so and this is how we need to do the rigging, and this is how we need to do, the framework needs to be here. So some Roman looks at your boat and is like, look at that, it's got a ship with a bit of metal on front. And that's what your tier 1 ships were. But you're now on tier 2 or tier 3. So the Romans were behind a lot, and they did lose to Carthage, but they beat Carthage in the end. Roman organization, innit? But they were fighting Carthage and still taking other shit. That's what I'm saying. They're fighting wars on multiple fronts. I feel like Civ doesn't do a good enough job of saying you're ahead. So not only do you make more stuff, you make a lot more fucking stuff. But it's not like the Roman Empire is still a thing.
He didn't beat it. Oh, that's got to be that. They're gonna fight to the end. This is the upper bracket, right? So whoever, there's a slam in. Can they get anything off this?
No.
It doesn't look like it. The damage is so much coming through from this OD.
Wow.
He's dealing so much.
They just got at this draft of theirs is fucking awful. Like really, really bad. I don't know what this POS 5 Earthshaker was. I don't get that this Huskar's done nothing compared to what you would hope. I mean, I don't know if it was OD last pick, but it was a brutal pick. And the silencer has been really good. Like really good.
A nice game. Cheeto's down again. Sladar's coming back in for death. Boosh, him.
Yeah.
And that's surely gonna be that.
Well,
this is a rare game, which has just been pretty straightforward.
I'm gonna message play.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They've called it. They have called it. So they're gonna be going down to the lower bracket to face someone. But more importantly, Goonfellas move on to the upper bracket finals. Upper bracket finals? They've won 2 games, so that they would be their top.
Let me have a look.
Top 4 now? They're top 4,
Let's have a
I
look.
think.
International 2023 playoff bracket. So this was upper bracket round 2. So upper bracket final is Too Hot for Dota against Goonfellas.
Right, okay, that's going to be a big match.
Yeah, so Wogan's Wizards are dropping down from the looks of this to face
That's going to be a tough game. Wait, lost?
Yeah.
Or did they start in the low bracket? Who did they lose to?
I think lost to Too Hot for Dota, who have gone through to the upper bracket final. This is going for the bracket on the website. So lost, they've dropped down, and they now face the winner of Bingus and Mancaf. And then the Billionaires and Badlads play, and they'll face Wogan's Wizards. So it's Too Hot for Dota against Goonfellas in the upper bracket final. And then the winner of Billionaires Badlads versus Wogan's Wizards. And the winner of Biggest Academy / Mancaf versus will face off in lower bracket round 5. Then the lower bracket final will be either Too Hot for Dota or Goonfellas versus whichever team makes it through the lower bracket before the grand final on Sunday. Very exciting. Goonfellas, that was a very good performance.
That was really good. Like, I was surprising how clean that was.
It was clean.
Some of the games we've had so far, it's been like a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
Frankly, going high ground and trying to close out the game. There's been throws and people just standing in the wrong place and doing pretty strange things. But this was pretty clean, especially from
Gibbo 789 Just Resubed for 33 months. Upper bracket run baby.
Thank you, Gibbo. So 85% Black and Mild on the Slaughter was 2-9 and did 4.4k hero damage. He did not have a game. He really could not get anything going. I don't know if this Harpoon was the play. That is a lot of money. Harpoon is 4.5k gold. I feel like a Blink and a BKB might have been better to at least get in there. The problem is, They only had one BKB. It was Huskar at the end there. Wogan going for... Look at this build. Midas, Radiance, Blink. So he blinks in, gets silenced, gets OD'd, gets fucking chained up by Warlock, gets Primal Beast. He cannot do anything in these fights. And I feel like anytime they want to start a fight, they're going to have to do a Global Silence. But then you've also got Warlock ult, you've got Primal Beast, you've got OD, and then you've got Blood, so you can just click in fucking everybody. Their draft does not play into Goonfellas' draft at all. I don't know how you're meant to win this game. Very, very hard. They also took quite a few fights. I felt like maybe they could have just done the classic avoid the enemy as much as you can.
Yeah.
But they just couldn't. They wanted to fight and they lost. Very quick game.
It was a very bad Huskar game, a very bad Wraithking game,
yeah,
a very bad Slardar game. So.
And
like,
Earthshaker pulls fire.
Especially Huskar and Slardar, they're gonna get fucked over by Primal Beast because like when they're trying to get a little bit freaky, Primal Beast is just gonna start tossing them about.
I mean that.
And then they also struggle against OD because they're like single target dudes, and so if OD tries to go on anyone, they're fucked. And then they've got to battle through like a Global Silence and a Chaotic Offering. It was just a really good draft for Goonfellas.
It was a really good draft.
Team fight. They had damage. They had tank. And I just don't know what Wogan's Wizards drafted. They had none of those things.
I would need to see, when it came to the draft, I can't remember what the draft was, unfortunately. But I think if you get Primal Beast and Warlock, you're basically happy already. Because that's like 2 lanes, essentially, that you are going to struggle to lose. Like, you've got a Warlock in lane, very strong, very annoying, great teamfight hero, farms well. Probably for me, one of the best supports around at the moment. You've got Primal Beast, you can put him mid, you can put him off lane. Incredibly strong hero. Big fan. Very easy to just stand behind this lad. You can't fucking kill him. And he just stomps around and does damage. Like, it's not like he's just hard to kill. He pisses damage as well. And he has, like, a decent disable, decent initiation. But he even has, like, you can even use it as escape. Like, he's just a really fucking solid hero. And then if a fight is going wrong, you press R on the silencer, and what are you going to do? You can't do anything until you all get BKBs. You're just standing around. Brutal. Because it's not like Venge gets level 6. She can't save your ass. Because she can't. The Global Silence is down. That's time for them to kill one hero. I'm in the lobby for the next one.
Yeah.
This is a KO game, I believe. This is its upper bracket as well. But this can't be.
No, this must be lower bracket. Or is this upper bracket? What? This is lower, yeah.
Yeah, lower bracket. Fucking airy. So.
Oh, but it says UB round 2. Okay, I see what you mean.
This is the Billionaires versus Badlads. So the winner of this faces Wogan.
Oh, I see.
Why were you afraid of Slaughter?
This is an Eagle game.
Why were you afraid of Slaughter? Nothing. There was nothing they could do to you in that game. Their draft was abysmal. Like, you have Silencer, OD, and Warlock, and Primal. I mean, the Bloodseeker was just like the icing. It didn't even really matter. Like, there's no way they completed. You have 4 melee heroes, all of whom cannot do shit, because as soon as they start a fight, Primal Beast charges through them. You press Alt on Silencer. You press Alt on Warlock. The fight is over. It's just ridiculous. It's just they completely drafted themselves into an L. I mean, honestly, Plague being away, this shows how much these teams need a coach.
Seconds remaining.
I'm not being funny, but if I don't know who was drafting for them, but you pick Earthshaker Pulse 5, you're looking to fucking lose. Like, that is just not a thing. If you just fancied playing Earthshaker, Do that in your pub games. This GTI, motherfucker. You gotta step it up.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. This is a serious thing.
The lads are playing very seriously. They don't want to lose, and you're picking Earthshaker pos 5? Whose call was that? Shocking. If I did that, that would be after we'd won 2 games and we said, right, we control the third. We're going to troll the third.
I'm thinking maybe they picked it early on and maybe had the intention of playing it mid, but then the OD was picked. But then they still picked something that wasn't good against OD, so right. I don't really know. So, I wasn't really paying attention to the draft because we were just chatting about
we were talking about movies. So the Billionaires, of course, lower bracket, they do have Storming Eagle.
5 seconds
so I think a lot of people want to see the Ancient 4 player who thinks he is Ancient 4 and deserves the rank, who is actually now Ancient 1 and falling fast. I think they want to see them knocked out. The Badlads,
really?
Yeah, the Badlads, of course, are genuinely bad lads, but let's see how they did.
I think they're in with honestly a shot.
Yeah, I think they're in with a shot.
His Bird is pretty consistent.
Yeah.
Bomby B can have a good game on the right hero.
Yeah.
He Who Hungers is a pretty decent support. Hunter's dog shit. And Rocket Man is acceptable. So
the Badlads,
but, you know, they've got it up against them because it's a tough team on Billionaires.
Yeah, it is. So the Billionaires did not lose a series in groups. They drew or won every series. And they actually finished top
of kind of a little
Group
bit surprised here that they're in the lower bracket.
Yes.
I can't remember who they lost
I'll show you. So the Billionaires were top of their group. They had a 13-3 record.
Yeah.
The Badlads had a 6-10 record. The Badlads managed to beat Stinky, who were 1-15, and Team Spherical, who were 11-5. So that was a good result for them. Oh wait, no, TS is someone else. Hold on. Team Stray, who were 3-13.
Yeah.
And Badlads also beat. No, that's it. No, sorry. So it's BL. Fuck me. This is such confusing. The Badlads beat Stinky, Team Stray, and GF and G. They got 2-0'd by everyone else. So if the Billionaires, who topped their group, do not win this game, I will be absolutely staggered and appalled.
I mean, they really do have to win this. There's simply going to be no excuse.
So the Billionaires lost to That's who they lost to. They lost to
Oh, they lost to
Yeah.
Okay.
And
no, I do remember that game. It was quite a tight one.
Yeah. And the Billionaires then dropped down, and they are, of course, facing off here against Badlads in low bracket round 3. So they were top of their group and unexpectedly lost to
Cosmic Hillman just resubbed for 73 months.
73
He wanna see
months.
the winners of Goon screaming with the Prosty BH.
Indeed, yes, Hoz. So the Billionaires lost to and then immediately lost to Too Hot for Dota. So both of these teams dropped down to low bracket as soon as they played against someone else, essentially.
Oh, I see.
That's how it looked.
5 seconds remaining.
I think that Badlads are the crowd favourite here.
Oh yes,
certainly.
But it's an
By the look.
Spam this turd to pray for bird is the chant in chat.
Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Okay. I don't know why people are banning Clinks and Jakiro. I don't understand this.
And that's the Primal Beast picked. And that's trouble.
I just don't get it.
In my opinion, that's trouble.
Like, be honest with me. Are you honestly thinking, the Jakiro got through? Or are you thinking, oh shit, the Primal Beast got through?
5 seconds
like,
remaining.
what is the deal with banning Jakiro? The hero is a support. He's not so scary.
Necro good against Primal Beast.
Yeah.
I like that.
And Bristle, okay. So they banned the AA so they could pick both of these
They
lads.
need a bit more like stun or like team fight or anything. Like they haven't really got anything at the moment like to play with.
They're hard to kill.
10 seconds remaining.
You got a bristle and a necro. They are hard to kill.
I know, but it's just like, you know, team fight is like quite important in these games, and you're gonna have one side with Prom Beast who's gonna be Inkswell running in.
I agree.
And one side who just has a load of lads walking about, that kind of hoping something's gonna happen but can't do anything definitely.
Here's an idea. When you see the Primal Beast charging in,
Radiant team pick.
when his charge is completely trying to do his thing, you just swiggity swoop him. Just swap.
Yeah.
Just swap him away.
The Drow coming out for Eagle, which is, it seems like a pretty good game for it. Like I said, they haven't got anyone. I mean, they got swap,
Yeah.
so they can do good work here.
Yeah, when she gets to level 18.
5
Yeah,
seconds
it's true.
remaining.
Did I say Jito?
I don't know what you said.
Jito isn't playing, so did I say Jito? Oh, Clinks and Jakiro are Jito targeted bands. Yeah, Jito's not in the game. Sorry, pianist. What do they pick here? Necro, Bristle.
Dire team pick.
They pick Silencer. The lads hate playing against Silencer.
Dire team ban.
Is he who hungers Kakavich?
No.
So why is he saying I'll take Jito on our team? 6v5 seems fine to me.
Radiant team ban.
What's going on?
I don't. So I'm not fully following here.
Oh, he used to be on
10
Badlads. I see.
seconds remaining.
Oh wow,
Radiant
and
team ban.
a ship abandoner.
Sven.
Sven is a little bit of the stuff they need. But I just, yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be, it should have a decent game if he can get the farm on it. It seems actually like a pretty decent
5
game. I take
seconds
this.
remaining. Dire team ban. Dire team pick.
That is a band Kunka.
The ban of Kunkka is, so who's the mid laner? It must be. I think they've jiggled around the positions here because Khalees is the pos 4 on my team and he's standing in for this team, but they usually have LDC playing. Or maybe LDC plays pos 5. No, LDC plays pos 5, so it'll be Khalees pos 4 on
10
the
seconds remaining.
Grim, LDC Silencer,
5 seconds
and then I think
remaining.
it's not mid.
Until now, I always got by on my own. I never even cared until I met you. And now it chills me to the bone. How can I get you alone? What a bang.
There's a lone druid, and that's got to be an LDC
That's
lone
LDC
druid.
lone
He's playing
druid?
mid. It's knock, support, and knock is on the silencer instead. It's Khalees Grimstroke, Bleak Giant. So everything else correct, but the LDC lone druid coming out. This is their lower bracket game. One game to go out, and they brought it out.
Yeah, I think that's the right way to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, they have Ashwin with Drow and Lone Druid. Think of the push potential here. My own.
Oh yeah, if they want to fight, good.
They want to fight. We'll give them a fight. Oh my god, the game we saw today. Me and Joe did a couple of scrubcasts today. Recorded them. Good lord. Honestly, the GTI, I know these lads are not high ranked players. But these games, the difference when you have a team that's working together and all on comms is unfucking believable. Like, I see why people want to play in this stuff. Because this is so much more fun. And the Dota is so much better and more exciting. When you watch solo queue, everyone's playing for themselves. There's no comms. People die once and they're being toxic. It's so bad. I have no idea how this game is still being played solo queue. It's incredible.
I think there are just some people who like come home and they love it. They might hate themselves afterwards, but during, but they do just deep down love that feeling of getting a win in solo queue, shit talking the enemy, being like a massive douche.
Yeah. It may be.
Obviously that doesn't appeal to us because we value more just hanging out.
Yeah.
And we do value the wins as well, but you know, it's not really that fun like winning by yourself.
But winning
you can't, like,
by
chat
yourself
about it with anyone. You can't be like, oh, that was such a good play.
It's like a solo thing. Like it's just so boring. So people don't have a set group for game with regularly and don't know about places like this. Lemon Pizza Pie, you've been here for ages. And all I'm saying is, like, I've played a lot of games over the years. A lot of games. And I generally always found people that I would make friends with and play with regularly. Like, you'd have a good game with someone in, whatever it is. Hey, dude, can I add you on friends? Yeah, sure. You want to play with me and my mates? Yeah, absolutely. You hang out with them, you play. And
no,
maybe them work out
all the time. Like,
yeah.
I met some like lovely, like before I joined here, I used to play all the time with this random Polish lad that I just found in like a game of solo.
Yeah.
And then we played together for like 2 years.
Yeah. I mean, when I played WoW, I was in a guild. I didn't really know most of the lads in the guild, but a couple of the lads I did. We'd do little runs together. We'd hang around. We'd be on TS, and it was like, I mean, we never became as close as I am with like like you and Plague and Munt and Bob and guys like that. Where I like happy to play with you guys every day, and we all make fun of each other and have a laugh and everything, and know each other pretty well, I think. And a lot of us meet up, in real life from time to time, and it's like a whole different thing. But it's not like I just pulled you guys out of my arse. Like, we met through playing Dotes.
Yeah.
It should be possible. I just think if you're still solo queuing after years of playing Dota, your toxicity must be a factor.
You must be an arsehole. That's the only solution.
Honestly. Like, you've never bumped into any people that you've managed to build up a friends list with and
I think it might be harder these days. Like, I feel like there was a more... It was like a more open invitation, like a more sort of open environment, like in its earlier years for Dotes. It's like the difference between like university in your first year and like your last year.
So
I don't really know because I haven't been in that scene for a while.
There's a stand-in here, by the way. Cleese is standing in, according to Ari.
Yeah, this is my player.
Yeah.
This is he's kind of like the golden child of my team. He's like the guy I shout at the least. But he's on.
Trouble for Notch.
Yeah. Bird is doing a lot of damage down there. They're gonna get the first blood.
That's big.
They gotta be careful in this lane. It's just a hell of a lot of damage with the armor reduction and the coils.
It is a lot.
Once Bird gets some nasal goo.
Yeah.
This could end up getting really messy down here.
Indeed.
Because they don't have, Eagle's got a silence, but apart from that, they don't have anything to make them fuck off, like a Lion Stun or, some sort of slow or something like that. It's all a bit shit.
It is. A little bit shitty. LDC sending his... I don't know what's going on here. So, if you kill the bear, how much shitter is Lone Druid? Is he literally like half the hero?
It depends if he has any items on his human. But usually, if he has nothing on him, Like I think a lot of lone druids just have like a load of wraith bands on their hero or something like that. Because with his ult up, he's quite strong. He's a tanky guy and he clicks pretty hard and he can root.
Right.
So a lot of wraith bands you can do a lot of damage, but really, I'd say you're probably at like sort of 25% of your strength.
Wow.
Probably pretty similar to that.
All right, so here's a follow-up question. Bristleback having a good time, obviously, 2-0, nice and farmed. Conversely, of course, Primal Beast also having a good time. I think any time Bommy B uses Shackles and it's not on Primal Beast will kill Sven. Because that just seems to be what's happening. If Cleese is smart and uses his Inkswell and his Silence well, because now this was such a big change to Grim. As you and I both play Grim, being able to pop the swell when you want is fucking huge.
It's massive. It really is. Oh, there could be some kind of trouble here for Sven. He's going to get stomped on.
He could be dead again.
He gets the big stick off, but he's still going to
die.
That
is a disaster.
He dies to Cleese.
That is a disaster.
Like. Yep.
No TP now for this Sven. That is really, really bad. So again, Bommy cannot use the Shackles on anything other than Primal Beast when he goes in. That is just the way it is. Yeah. And Sven just has to... So wait, the damage that he does with the Stomp Around is magical. So the armor from Sven isn't helping. They picked Primal second, right? I'm wondering if this was maybe not the pick. Like, you want Sven against a right-clicky hero. Maybe, I don't know, any right-clicking offlaners, you know, maybe a Legion or something like that, you'd be okay. But Primal just doesn't give a shit about your army. He's just going to walk next to you.
Yeah. It's not the best setup they've got going. I mean, this lane is always going to be rough. If Hunter can just get a few CS and get his Master Command...
Oh, LDC so low! No levels in W.
Is he going to turn it around here?
Oh, baby! Rocket Man!
Did he get both?
I don't know if he got both.
He has a lot of gold on him, so he might...
It looked like it. It looked like he might have. So he got 267 for Rocket Man, so he's either sitting on a fortune or he got them both. Did I hear about the new Centaur exploit? Ooh, no, I didn't, man. Tell me more.
This is looking real bad for LDC now. There's the level 6 on Rocket Man, so he can set up another kill in no time.
Yeah.
It's actually a 1k lead for Badlads. If they pull this off, this would be
a huge upset.
One of the victories of the century. They're going to be talking about it for years.
I would really like to see Rocket Man get a level in his W. This bear and this Lone Druid don't do anything to you. You just pop it. He roots you just press W. Look at this. If he had the W now, he's Gucci. He's dead. Oh! Okay. Wow. No bottle on Necro, that's pretty standard, but he needs to get some last hits now. Oh dear. Well, he's going to have to go back to base, I think. What he should do is go back to base, rotate, and get a kill. That would be pretty pog.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
If you buy Ags, use the cart, and then sell Ags, you just keep the ability. Oh.
Wait, really?
So wait, do you have to sell the Ags? You just have to use cart once? Or do you just buy it, use it, and immediately sell it while the cart is active? Is that the thing? So that just means there's some flag that when the cart ends, it just puts it on cooldown, doesn't check if you've got Ags again or something. You use it and sell it while it's active. Yeah. That's some flag isn't being reset somewhere.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Joe 865, just resubed for 1 month.
Grazie. He still hasn't taken a point in his W. I think this is a big boo-boo from Rocket Man. I really do. You're against a hero that's pure right-click and you're not taking any levels. Bird, just chill. Just stand there with your back to these creeps, mate.
Oh, trouble here. Trouble for the man.
He's dead.
He's down.
He's dead. Took 3 of them.
Nice little rotation from the 2 supports.
Very
Come
nice.
together nicely.
So here's a comment from David. Let's see if we can decipher this. I remember hearing something about Lone Druid being really bad because the bear and Lone Druid.
For 49 months.
Because the bear and Lone Druid.
Yeah. There we go.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, I haven't heard that
Radiant
Lone Druid was
structures
that
are
bad, but
fortified.
I think he still has his place. He's like a nice little cheese pick. You
Thank
surprise
you.
him.
Thank you, Pi. You forgot to tape it out. Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Oh dear. The heal? Hello? The heal from the shards are actually saving Bommy for quite some time. He does go down, and now the Lone Druid's here.
All 5 bot. Oh, no, not 5. There's the bear as well.
Oh, that was a creep.
On the creep.
That was a creep.
Oh dear, it's all gone very south. If Necro TP'd in, he can get a kill, but he's not going to. He's sticking to the farm.
Yeah, he didn't have a fucking TP, that's why. He's going Blade Mail first. I don't like that. Do I not like that? Really bad to lose with? What does that mean? What heroes are good to lose with? Hunter dead. Primal just found him.
So the entire David statement was, therefore, I remember hearing something about Lone Druid being really bad because the bear and Lone Druid really bad to lose with.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Really bad to lose with. What does that mean?
Unless he's saying that he wants to replace his really bad to lose with, which also makes no sense because then he's saying, I remember hearing something about the Lone Druid being really bad to lose with because the bear and Lone Druid.
What does this mean? David, just type it all out. What you're trying to say, please. Because we're really struggling to understand your point here, bud. Necro did take tower before LD, but LD also rotated and was doing things. Rocket Man, for the love of Christ! Take a level in Ghost Shroud, you fucking idiot! What are you doing? One level, bud!
He hasn't put together a gank with his ult either. This is honestly really concerning. You need to be using this ult, like, or trying to use it pretty much off.
Yeah.
Like, assemble a gank. Thing is, the lads he's probably not said anything this entire game. He's just been very silent hitting creeps mid.
So are you saying that the fact that when you kill them you get the... I mean, if you kill Lone Druid, the bear dies, but you don't get the money from it unless you kill the bear. It just disappears. Like, you don't also get the 250 gold or whatever for killing the bear. You have to kill the bear. It just pieces out. It just goes, and dies, but you don't get the money from it.
Are they going to try and get Eagle here? He's kind of on the tower. There's still no level 6 on bench.
Is there a go? Are we going to go? Can we
There's no
fucking
level 6
go?
on bench, so they can't. I think Eagle's seen someone here, so... And now they've gone on Sven. They're rotating lads in. The silence is good, though. That's a good silence. Necro's coming as well. Can they get the kill? Looks like they could... Oh, I don't think... He's done that. He did that just about right.
That was close.
And they're going to chase down here. And Bird is going to do a lot of damage. He really needs goo. Why didn't he get goo?
These honestly
This would be a done fight with goo.
the lads where is Necro?
He's
chasing this
Oh
side.
no,
Oh, they got the bear and they
as
got
well.
him. Well, I've heard that's really
so
bad
the
to lose
lad
with.
Skilling this game has been a little bit interesting. He's finally got a level in goo. I think he went through that fight being like, man, it would be great if I could slow them down. Sven has maxed cleave, which is pretty much correct with how his lane went.
Yeah, no.
He's got the mom now.
Yeah, just go hit
he's,
creeps.
He's ready.
He's ready to hit creeps.
He's ready to hit creeps. However, has stacking been done? No.
No.
No stacks anywhere.
Even with Venge.
Stacking is probably the #1 thing I'd say that Goons need to incorporate in the game.
Yeah, I
like
agree.
sort of like a skill to learn.
I mean, I'm guilty of it as well. I do it, but like you said, not off my own bat. I need to be reminded. It's just there's so much other shit to think about. I'm so focused on like. I think the issue is it's hard to know when it's okay to leave the lane. I think if my 3 just said, "Go stack for me," I'll be like, "Gotcha." But if I'm just off stacking without communicating it, and they're like in a lot of the Goon games, if I leave the 3 alone, he's like, "Oh, I thought I could kill the so-and-so." So, but it's 1v2. So yeah, but he was really low. It's like, all right, well now I've done this good thing, and you've counteracted it by doing a really bad thing. So the money you lost means that this stack is only making up for it. It's not topping you off. So I think a lot of the time, if you have a competent 3, they'll be like, "Go stack for me, I'm good." Or if you have a 3 that you know, all right, they've got their Vanguard, they're level 4, I can just fucking fuck off. I can just go stack and rotate and shit. That's good to know. It's all comms.
It's all about comms.
There's a little smoke gank here.
Yeah, this is a really nice little move. They can get the drow here. They've seen her walk off in that direction. If equal is there's the swap and the stun, and that's going to be a dead eagle. There's going to be a necro steals one. That's another stack, a big kill on an eagle who was doing pretty well. They've decided to go in here. This is a pretty good play.
Yeah.
They're going to be able to at least get the Shadow Shaman, and maybe, yeah, it looks like the rest is also going down. Rocket Man's in trouble too. Oh, this Grimstroke is doing so much work.
Yeah. Good hero, man. Good hero.
It's great with the Primal Beast. It
so
really
strong.
just elevates it to new levels. Not that it needed elevating.
No, but it just makes it even more terrifying.
And Bleak Giant is going for the correct build, which is great to see. I mean, genuinely, once he gets his heart, there's not really going to be an opportunity for Badlads to win this game.
Again, another hero, like when the lads let PA through and are just like, we'll play against it. I'm like, what are you thinking?
Oh, this is another Ixwell, which could be pretty impressive. Oh, Lord in heaven. He might die here, just about.
He does go down.
But Sven is fighting for some reason. No, not. He's doing well.
He is.
Too.
He's doing the business.
Go, Sven. Cleese is trying to kill the.
They got 4.
Oh my God! What a play.
That was huge.
Hunter with the huge rotation.
Hunter stepping up.
He gets like a kill and 2 or 3 assists.
He's got nearly 2k gold from that. Huge. That's massive. This game ain't over. Yeah.
I wonder if Youngers is going to say anything else after this. But have you got him muted?
Who, Jesper?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
He just wrote in game chat, "I'm James Bond."
Oh yeah, no, I did see that.
And nothing else.
I just ignore the goon swallow at time.
Do you think it would have less gravitas if the James Bond's line was, instead of the name's Bond, James Bond?
He just said,
"I'm James
Bond." Hello, Mr. Bond. I'm James Bond. My name is James. I'm James Bond. And how do you take your martini?
Down there.
I don't like martini, and it's spiky in my mouth. Can I have a Sprite, please? Oh dear.
They're going for Sven here. They're gonna get the rotations in. Maybe they get a trade, but Sven is definitely gonna die. But Rocket Man is taking the silence on him. If he gets that off, oh, he's taking a lot of damage here. Can they get anything? Where's Venge? Venge has no TP.
Yeah, just
now Venge
does
has
have a
TPs.
TP. I don't know what's going on.
Three TPs at once.
Just don't have TPs. So I guess the Sven was farming under their vision or something. Just hanging around there. Like, I feel like this is another thing that when I look at Eagle, who is just really not very good, the one thing that Eagle does do is farm away from the enemies. A lot. It's like the stuff that Eagle does, it's not like he's fucking miracle style outplaying lads. He just hits creeps and doesn't die. It's pretty much what he does. If they smoke to catch him out, so be it. But in an 18.5-minute game, he's died one time as a 4-player smoke gank, and they got like 4 kills in return. Like, Eagle's biggest strength is he just goes and hits creeps. They come and bot for him here.
Yeah, they're gonna find him. They are. There's the swap, there's the stun, there's the hex. This is a repeat of the gank in the mid lane, pretty much exactly.
So, doing that is great. And they know where Eagle's going to be. He's going to be in these kind of spots. Wherever the fight is, Eagle will be not. He will be somewhere else. They're giving up a tier 2. They're actually not. They forted it. And of course, they got a kill on the carry, so that's all good. Sven now has Echo Saber. How did I curse it? What's the caster's curse? Oh, you mean because I was talking about how... Well, I guess you guys weren't listening. The point is, if it takes 4 people smoking and rotating to kill the carry, that is just normal dose. Like, I'm sorry, but that is going to happen. The point is, Eagle does just go and farm. He does just hit creeps. And, you know, he's got a higher net worth than the Sven. Not by a huge amount. Sven has Cleave and Mask of Manus and stuff, but Sven's also died 5 times. And in team fights. Eagle has been fighting not at all. He just hits creeps. And then you have a farmed drow hitting your buildings. That's pretty much the way Eagle plays.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Necro is going heart second item. Let's have a look. Indeed he is. He's going heart Ags. This is the way.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So you're worried about the hypothermia shit? I guess that's with Shard, right? Or, no, that's with
hypothermia
Ags.
is with the Ags, yeah.
So
the Glacier is the Shard.
He doesn't have Ags. And heart Ags is still really good. And you've got Avenge, so I guess the idea is we'll swap the Drow in and try and blow her up. I think she'll be clicking the Sven more than the Necro, I would assume. Because the thing is, if she clicks you as Necro, as long as you're not silenced, you can just fucking press Ghost Shroud, just walk about doing pissing damage.
Necro is still top net worth.
I don't like the Blade Mail on Necro. I would like Kaya Sanj instead. I like Kaya Sanj a lot. I think it's good. But I guess he pops a Blade Mail and the Drow's afraid to click him. Something like that, I don't know.
They're smoked up here. Maybe, well, not Jesper, but they are smoked up on 3 of them. They want to tap in Sven? No. They're just going for someone. They're gonna find LDC, maybe. LDC gets away. They're gonna get his bear.
That's good.
It's a big kill on the bear. 300 gold to the Venge. Venge just finished Solar Crest, getting Shard next.
Yeah.
You probably hope for an Ags after that, and job done.
They've smoked. On Radiant, they've smoked.
They maybe they recognise they're around the Roche pit.
Yeah, as long as they keep people up here, if they bait them in here, this would be could be a really big play.
Yeah, they're going for the Roche. This could be an absolute fucking disaster with the
They
global
don't have
silence.
vision. Oh my god, they don't have
They
vision.
didn't put any vision down. Bobby B is going to be discovered. They're coming out here. Oh lord.
The global
There's
goes
the
down.
silence.
Primal is in. There's the Grim ult. They get the Shadow Shaman. There's a lot of damage. Hunter trying to click. The swap is not going to do it. He
so
died on the
quickly.
blade mail. Good lord almighty. Oh, this is a
poorly.
disaster. What was that? How do you take that fight with no vision? How is no one standing up there breaking the smoke? How do you think they're not possibly going to rotate? There wasn't even any of them dead. You just think you can do roast? They're not going to fucking notice? Oi, oi, oi. Oh, that was so bad.
Right, what are we waiting for then for Dire? How are they coming back into this?
I get it. I get it. Drow's going to get frost arrows and hypothermia and all the rest of it. But I think in the short term, I don't think it's too bad. It's a decent build. What is he meant to build? I mean, you get this, and then yes, Drow's going to click you, but you just hope that you can avoid it. I mean, she clicks you without it. It's not like that's going to be better, is it? Do you know what I mean? So what else can he get that's going to be like, oh, this will save me from Drow? If you're a Necro and you're isolated and Drow's clicking, you're going to fucking die anyway. And if she's clicking you and Sven is owning her, so be it.
They steal the Tormentor as well. And Primal has almost got his Ags, which is a very good Ags
God.
game, this one.
Yeah. I mean, the issue is that, again, they've just let Primal through, and I just don't understand it. There's back-to-back games. Why? Why? What do you have that deals with this? I don't understand it.
It hasn't really been picked like a huge amount.
Yeah, because it's been banned.
GTI games. Yeah, I guess that's the case.
It's been banned so much.
It's definitely not one of the more common things that Goon offliners play. They like your Centaurs and your Axes and your Sankings and your Titans.
I mean, this is a hero I really need to learn. But although, having said that, he's definitely going to get fucking destroyed in the next patch, I'm sure.
Well, I think it more comes down to strength heroes getting destroyed.
Yeah.
Something needs to be done about the strength heroes. They are just chunking buildings here. I'm surprised. I have no idea what this LDC build is, frankly.
Rosa, we don't call them champs here. We call them heroes. All right.
Plague would be fucking furious, I reckon, if he saw this low druid build.
Let's have a look. What's he got? Wow.
Echo Saber, Diff Blade, and then he's going Axe. Like, I have no idea where this is from. If this is correct, if Topson has done this build, then fair enough.
That's a very dead bristle.
Yeah.
She has the Ags now.
Radiant's top tower.
This is when it gets scary. She got it very quickly. So now, as someone pointed out, with multi-shot, it applies the Ags effect.
Yeah. This is why this bear is so shit without Master Madness. Look at it, he's so slow.
Yeah. Oh wow.
They're gonna clean out the two supports. And Primal Beast is getting onto the Rocket Man too. This is a little bit deep. A little bit deep. Definitely dog shit things could happen.
Here goes Sven! He's going!
Nice. Can they get any more?
Oh, who did they swap? Why did they swap someone? Who did they swap in? They did wrong things there.
They're gonna get Primal Beast with the neck roll.
Oh, are they?
Big kill.
Sadly,
he fucked it.
He fucked it. It was very, very close, but he fucked it. Level 18, he gets that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Just needed to wait, just a little patience. He's not going anywhere. Yeah, this has not been good.
Yeah.
I don't know what the swap was on, but it didn't look good. The Sven died really quickly. Almost has BKB.
He really needs that BKB. He really needs it. He can't fight without it. And he's gonna get it. It's been a very slow farming game for Sven, and that's probably quite a lot to do with the fact that no stacks have been made.
I mean, Necro can become an unkillable god, but it is very hard. I mean, if I'm Necro and there's a silencer, I'm genuinely not happy about that. And you've got a Grimstroke silencing you as well. It's not great. You want to be able to spam your shit, which is why I do understand if he gets the heart ags, he's doing damage even without having to cast spells. That's something, and you just have to hope that your Sven and your Venge can get on this drow, and then he's just kind of walking around. I think he does do enough. But the drow, that has to be Sven's responsibility. Sven and Venge. You gotta get on top of that drow. That's just why I've been thinking, like, Venge Shadowblade wouldn't be too bad. Or even like a Blink. So you just stay at the back, you Blink swap, and suddenly the drow's in the middle of 3 heroes. Sven just bibbity-bibbity-bip. Get her in the snakes, anything like that.
Yeah.
But the silencer is the problem here for them. They initiate on the drow, they just press R. And then she just, you know, 4-staffs out, no problemo. Sven has BKB.
This is the fight. They can't afford to fuck it up anymore.
Indeed, they cannot. They've got it all. They've got everything. Just get ready. If they get a pick off here, if they kill the Sven here, that's a disaster. Sven does not have buyback. Alright, they've shown. They're up, they're pushing. They take buildings very quickly. The Glacier and the Lone Druid. Okay, alright. Bomby doesn't want to win.
Have been randomly
Bomby doesn't want to win. That's fine. That's cool. We'll just lose then.
That is gonna go down in history as one of the things that happened in this game.
One of the things of the game that was done. Just, I don't get it.
Oh, he's walking out. He might get.
They get it. They might get Blink.
Coming out.
There's the stun.
It lands. It lands. They're gonna be able to get him here. There's the Necro, surely.
Yes.
There it is.
Big kill. The bait snakes did their job. Well done, lads.
Why did they all just coward run away?
I don't know. I don't know.
They saw the snakes and they were like, "Whoa, I'm out of here." A team of Indiana Joneses.
I don't remember the command for the streamer is just shouting at me while eating crisps line. I don't remember that line at all. It's fucking hilarious.
Did you dream of that one, Si?
If that's a thing.
They're about a load of random moments.
Wait, what's this Nutkin clip? Nutkin, one of the many goobs that inhabits my channel.
Are they trying to use Shadow Shaman wards to push a tower or get an objective?
Oh no! What in the name of God?
Right.
I'm gonna full screen this one so people can see it because this deserves to be seen.
Are they trying to use Shadow Shaman wards to push a tower or get an objective?
Oh no! What in the name of God?
Oh yes. To be fair, hear me out, lads. That's a pure tactical play.
Outright. Are they trying to use Shadow Shaman wards to push it?
Plague Old Mike sounds so
Plague
shit
Old Mike
now.
is different to listen to. I do know what people mean now when they were like his old Mike's was a bit shit.
Like I'm so used to the new Mike.
Yeah.
What I want to know
is because I've talked to him like literally every day. It doesn't like have like a. It wasn't like a shocking difference for me.
Right.
Especially as I've heard him in real life, and he sounds like his new Mike in real life.
This is going okay.
They're gonna get LDC though.
They get LDC and they get Silencer. Bird, the swap almost saves. Here is Bleak.
Here. There's not enough damage coming out of this Sven. In fact, there's fuck all damage coming out of this Sven.
He does get the cleave.
Yeah, this is just a sad death now.
Chill out.
Yeah, he doesn't have the damage yet. They did get 3. LDC died. Obviously Grimstroke died. But honestly, the Necro didn't get his ult off. Was silenced a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, this Blade Mail, man, I'm telling you. Just did not fucking help. The lack of rotations. The Blade Mail. It's all bad.
They've also got no save items at the moment. They're going to have a 4-star on bench soon, but Shadow Shaman has gone for the Blink, and he's not really got much else. He's very poor.
Alright, so here is the message. I'm out. This stream is toxic, and the bold, fat streamer who stuffed his face with chips is mocking me?
That's a great comment.
That's fantastic. I love it when people announce that they're leaving. You know what, everyone, shut up! I'm leaving. You don't know me, and I've never been here before, but I've had enough of this. So just fucking turn it off. Dear points of view.
I just like to imagine that scenario in like a real world place. Where like you know if someone's taking you off in real world, you just tap. You don't do anything. You're just like nah.
Yeah. Excuse me, sir.
I want them to call you a bald fat, what did he say? A bald fat cunt.
No, he said bald fat streamer who stuffed his face with chips.
If someone did that to you in real life, you would never recover. You would literally never recover. That would live you forever.
It's the end. Bro, you know who is toxic? You. No, bro, you know who is shit? You. Such a toxic community around toxic little Pyrian who always complains and does nothing else. I don't know how can Lowe's even like him. Bye, and I will never see you terrible people. Yeah, okay, sorry to say, I've been watching 2 minutes. Scripted alert, good luck with your content. Oh, that was the Rust RP, that was
so many
legendary.
So many good comments. Oh my god, the swap on Eagle. Can they get anything done here? Where is Sven?
I don't know, Sven's at
Why
the back.
Is he not BKB?
I don't know.
What's happened?
He is now.
Is he got an ult at all? There it is. He's cleaving. He's cleaving.
Oh shit!
Oh.
If only he'd done that earlier! Yeah. All these snakes were anywhere near the enemy.
Oh, it's not enough damage on LDC.
Sir.
This is looking like it's it. This could be Badlads going out. He gets LDC. Can they finish with just these 3? They're gonna have the Shadow Shaman buyback. They might just be going for racks instead. So they're going to live to see another day. If the Sven, honestly, if the Sven did something a bit earlier,
I know.
it could have been a totally different fight.
Yeah, I think it would have been. Like, when he did finally deign to go in, he fucking blew people up.
Yeah.
And all he's got is a Crystallis. Honestly, they goofed a couple of fights, and then they're just not playing very well. Like, it's just that simple. This Bristle's done nout. It has BKB, Ags, Hyperstone. He's going AC. I don't really get what he's doing. I mean, if he lives, he can do the pew pew pew, and it does good damage. But what you need is the Sven BKBs with God Strength goes in, bap bap bap, and meanwhile you got the Necro damage, the Bristle damage, and you got all the armor reduction from Venge. The snakes go down. You get a shackle on someone. It's trouble. Bombi B needs to hold his shackle till after global. I know it hurts. I also think if he'd got a Lotus or a Yules instead of this Blink, or even a BKB, I think things might have been better for them, but shame. Because this is it. This is the end of the road if they fuck this anymore.
Yeah. It's certainly not looking good. My internet's just been up and down all night.
That's global down, in goes Bleak.
They can definitely make a fight out of this now, but I don't know about Bird just running in. He's used to speaking. There's a nice stun too. Can they get something done here?
There's a swap! Eagle! They're on top of him! Clickety click! The ult goes down! That's a dead drow! Kill Bleak! Kill Bleak!
Oh, he gets out! Oh, he's got out!
LDC doing things! Help! Bomby B! You have no mana!
Oh, nice.
They got a couple on the back lines here. They're going on Bleak. Bleak is going to go down to the Sven, surely. He's silenced.
The stun?
Got the stun.
Oh, no, is this...
Oh, Hunter, no!
Oh no, they could have.
They
really
did get LDC. They did get LDC.
Know, but if they've got that kill,
yeah, that was
Sven
huge.
gets that kill, big bounty on Bleak Giant. He's got like 5k gold on him.
Oh, that was so bad.
Could have been glorious.
Yeah, Bleak is 15, 4, and 20. I mean, if he stuns him there and hits him a couple of times, I think he dies. Very, very sad. But they hold the racks, and is Daedalus coming fairly soon? He does have buyback, so he's holding on to buyback. The problem is, if the Radiant team, I've forgotten their fucking name. Is this the fucking Billionaires? What a shit name. I hate their name. If they just never stop the pressure, this Sven is just not going to get to Daedalus.
I'm worth so much more.
Muerta's just like Primal, relative to the lads, a new hero. So it's all very well talking about these heroes that people should be picking, but a lot of the time they don't want to just pick a new hero.
Yeah, I still haven't played Muerta.
Yeah,
I generally speaking don't play the new heroes like straight away.
Yeah, same.
I think though it was just like one of those things like this time because I think I played a lot of Ags Lab and I fucking love Primal Beat, so I was like, yeah, I'm on this shit. Oh God.
Warning, very angry bold man who will gladly permit bullying and encourage it. Isn't that a command, Hoz?
No,
I'm sure that's a clip.
Do you not know what this is from?
No, who was it?
This is Hello Man in your Steam profile.
That's right. Oh, a legend. Still active in the Yogs chat, and every time I'm doing the poker...
Is he?
Yeah, every time I'm doing the poker, he's like, oh, Pyrian's here, then I'm out. Like these lads who announce, I'm out. I don't like this. Everybody look at me. Fuck off.
I believe that Badlads can win this. Like,
no, there's glimmer.
A very winnable position.
There's a glimmer of hope for sure.
Like now that Rocket Man's got this axe, he really does chunk quite nicely. And Sven, you know, he's got the Crystallis now, so that's a big damage boost for him as well.
Well, he had it when we noticed that he was bipping them and they were all dying. He had it then, and he was absolutely smashing them for damage.
Yeah. And I just don't know. I don't know this LDC build. It's not scaling at all because you've got the Ags, and that does pretty much nothing apart from just allowing you to send your bear wherever you want.
Yeah.
And then apart from that, he's got a Diff Blade and an Echo Saber, which both kind of do the same thing of just trying to catch people.
Where is his bear?
There's no like he's bear's top. There's no like armor reduction, no attack speed. He really needs like ACs and your Desos and your Mask of Madnesses and your Bashes.
Well, you'll be delighted to hear he's now going Basher.
I know, but he hasn't really got that much attack speed.
No, exactly. Like, that's my point, is he has no attack speed and he's going Basher. It's just...
Hello, Play?
Hello?
Play!
How would Wogan's team do? I'm on a train.
They lost!
They lost, no!
And they lost pretty badly.
Oh, that's foul.
Their draft was terrible, Plague.
The draft was really bad.
They had... Hold on, let me see if I can go back.
So they had
Huskar, Wraith King Carry on Wogan, went 1 and 6. Earthshaker Pos 5 on Jake, went 1 and 4. Cheeto Venge didn't have a great game, 1 and 6. You had 85 Cent on the Slardar, 2 and 9, did 4k hero damage, and Hoboy went Huskar. Enemy team as follows: Bloodseeker, OD, Primal Beast, Silencer, and Warlock.
They had like the best team ever, and your team had the worst.
Your team got destroyed.
Oh, we're playing again tomorrow. I've got plenty of time to fix it.
Yes, I'm casting tomorrow with our guest caster, who I'm going to announce in a moment. But you are joining us.
Yeah,
I'm joining.
Can we get your insight on a lone druid build, Plague?
Yeah, do you want to hear LDC's lone druid build?
Yes, what's that?
The bear has Diffusal, Echo Saber, Ags.
I've not done Axe Bear before. Diesel Echo sounds right. I've not tried the Axe.
That's all he's got.
You just run around the place killing people, and you don't bother with how much you play Pos3 LD, you just kill the enemy killer.
Oh, he's playing mid, but yeah.
Yeah, he was mid.
Oh. I don't like mid LD mid. I want to see these ticket tags work. I think it's kind of cool.
This is trouble, Fed.
This is really bad. Sorry, Plague, we're just casting the game.
Lotus.
They did all. Hunter never BKB'd went in. I don't know what's going on.
Fucking calling on like a Nokia. How bad is this mic on his phone?
Plague, are you still there?
I'm still here. Hello.
Hello. Well, it looks like the Billionaires are going to smash Badlads. Billionaires were top of their group and they're in the lower bracket.
Well, they were joint top with Wogan's Wizards, weren't they? I think we matched them.
Let's have a look at it quickly. I don't believe so.
I think they're the same match, though, right? That's Geoff and Billionaires.
Oh yes, you were top. You were both top. Yeah, they were 5-3-0, so they didn't lose a series, so they were slightly better than you guys.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but yes, same number of wins and losses.
Well, I will leave you to it and stop distracting you. Have a good cast.
Thank you for joining us. Guest joining from Plague. Plague, have a lovely evening. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
What a classy bastard. Calling on a literal Alexander Graham Bell fucking phone to ask for updates. Oh no, Hunter's in trouble! Oh no, he's been grabbed! The bear grabbed him! What's that? Fetch! I've never seen that.
Fetch. Oh dear. Yeah, so that was actually the first recorded phone call in history that we heard right there. A little bit of history for the lads.
Yeah, there you go. Pop it on a clip it. Exclamation mark! First phone call. Ahoy!
We've got trouble here. They're running in. The Primal Beast is horrendously tanky, and he's got cheese. They're gonna just take these racks unless something is done about this. There's a finished Daedalus on the Sven. He could be ready to.
Is he gonna nut up and do anything here or not?
He doesn't have blink. This is one of the problems. I'd just fucking buy the blink right now. Just fucking send it.
BKB!
There's the BKB as he ulted.
Oh, he's dead.
He's taking so much damage. The bear goes down, but it doesn't matter. He has buyback, but he's used everything. This Primal Beast is just tearing them to shreds in the back.
He dead though. He dead. They're in on Necro.
They're just gonna get the racks. They're gonna settle for the racks. They're swapping on Eagle is good. That's the Aegis down. They've lost Megas. The Necro still has not used his ult yet. And
I do not.
Perish.
I do not understand what is happening in
They're
these
so
fights.
low. All of them are so low.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They get 3, but it's not really compensation for the Megas they just lost.
I don't understand. Who's calling the shots here? You've got to fucking go. This is the issue with Bristle, Necro, Sven. Is that one of you needs to start the fight. I think at this point,
I think Sven needs
Venge has to swap someone in. You got to swap someone in. You have to fucking swap someone in, or go around the back or something. You can't just stand there and lose buildings to lone druid and fucking drow. Just fucking gamble. If you lose the gamble, it doesn't matter because you would have lost by not doing anything, and that's what's happened. Shocking.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
An Eagle, just by clicking creeps and then clicking buildings, wins another game. It didn't even have to do shit.
Coin for me.
Literally just clicked creeps and then clicked buildings. Who's getting MKB? Oh no.
Yeah,
Why?
I just wanted to get in there.
Get the blade.
Either get the harpoon or get it.
Why? would you get this? Like, if he ults BKBs and blinks on the Drow, he can blow her the fuck up. It's Drow. You know what the problem is he's 9k net worth behind the Drow. Like, he should have Blink and Harpoon at this point. That's the issue, is that Hunter is just not as farmed as Drow. Drow is enormous at this point. Like, he doesn't even have vision, so she's just gonna fucking Silver Edge and run away. I mean, they could call it, but it's the end of GTI when they do, so it's been frustrating.
Are we going to get some good luck furthers on the GGR?
I would suggest stop giving people Primal Beast. First thought, just a guess. You could just do that.
Oh, they're going to get Shadow Shaman. This is the first dieback of many, perhaps. No, he's going to get away. That's a big escape. And they've blown the silence as well. If they can reinitiate on this.
They've done fetch.
What is happening?
I don't know, but they're all dying.
But yeah, this is it. Necro is in the back trying to kill Eagle.
Oh, Bommy snakes himself! Incredible plays from Bommy.
Oh, the damage. And that is that. There's the GG. Badlads will be going home. And it's going to be 4'1" penis billionaires that are going to go through and face Wogan's Wizards in the lower bracket semi-final.
I'm looking forward to that. Unlucky Badlads. You gave it a go, but I mean, given where Billionaires finished in the group, it's unlucky to bump into them in the lower bracket. So it is what it is.
There's only a few teams left. There's like, what, 8 teams now, I think? So you're going to get the goodies now.
Yeah, you're going to bump into the goodies. It's only 10, so I will do Game 3. But apparently Game 3 doesn't start for 20 minutes. 20 minutes. So what was this game? Somebody said that there was a really good game earlier in the week. Let me see, which was it? Who was it? It was someone that, quote unquote, shouldn't have lost.
Oh.
Was that Geoff against Badlads? It must have been.
Oh, Geoff lost to Badlads.
Yeah, Geoff must have lost to Badlads. I'm going to watch the end of this.
Yeah, go for that. I'm going to get some food.
I mean, honestly, that's a fucking... you can tick that off. Yeah, get some food, bud.
Team ban. 5 seconds. Dire team back. Radiant team back. Dire team pick.
Earthshaker, Ember, Witch Doctor. Oh, we'll find out. So we've got a mid-wyvern. So what have they got? They've got Pos 3 Earthshaker with Venge. They've got a Wraith King on Were Banana. NZ has his Ember Spirit. Then they have an AA and they have a Venge. And then you have Hunter Ursa. You have He Who Hungers Nyx. You have Bird's Bristle. We have Bommy Bee Witch Doctor and a mid-wyvern. Next highlight. Here we go.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, what a highlight.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I'll tell you, the guest caster is Cap. The guest caster is Cap tomorrow. It's going to be me, Cap, and Plague. So I hope you guys look forward to it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Cap is a very old friend of mine, and an absolutely lovely, lovely lad. One of the good guys. So Cap will be casting the games with me and play tomorrow night. I am excited. I hope you guys are too. I'm looking forward to seeing what he makes of the Goondotes. The plate-up thing is during the day. I think that's like 2 till 5, and then the plate-up thing finishes, and then I'll have dinner, and then we'll be back. So, Cap is, I mean, Cap and SVG is the pairing I never knew was coming. Like, I had no idea. And then when they announced it, I mean, I chatted to SVG a little bit, because obviously, you know, he'd been a pro for a long time, he's seen events, but not really. But then getting to know him at Dream League and stuff, dude is fucking hilarious. Wicked smart. Super, super smart. Everyone else is on their phones all the time. He's reading a fucking book. Like, SVG is a smart lad. And a good guy, so yeah, big fan. And him and Cap just work so well together.
Nice jump, Alistair!
Thank you.
Kazar 831 Gifted Stream Elements a subscription. Kazar 831 Gifted a tier 1 sub to Stream Elements.
So we'll see what Cap says.
Dave 149 gift subs in the channel.
I don't know what games he's going to stick for. I don't know if he'll do all 3 or what, but we'll find out. I'm looking forward to it. Gets a kill. This should be the death of NZ as well. Can he dodge the tick? He does! Well played, NZ. That's nice.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That is nicely played. Wraith can go in Silver Edge, something to deal with this bristle. So, reminder, Geoff, one of the better teams in the tournament. I'm just going to look up how the group stages went. So in the group stage, Geoff finished 3rd in their group, 11-5, and they are losing to a team that went 6-10. So this is going to be an upset. I say they're losing. At the moment, they're not losing. It's a kill and a shaker. That's a core dead. Shaker dead again on my screen. How does this game end? Oh, big fight up here. Here we go. Oh, shit. All right, we missed a big one. I smell a Roche attempt. With no vision. There are a lot of great casters on the scene. It's really good to see. I mean, Suns Fan and Sind is such a great pairing. Cap and SVG is such a great pairing. Trent and Lyrical, I still love that pairing, although I don't think it's Trent and Lyrical so much anymore, right? But I love that pairing. And then you've got, you know, fucking Owen and Fog, just god tier. Bommy dead. They get the first life for the Wraith King. Oh, this air blast is going to miss completely. Bird is in. Going on Hobbit, but they've lost 2. Hobbit does go down, but has Ags. That's 2. They buy back on the Knicks. Rocket Man in grave danger. He goes down to NC FedEx. Can they get He Who Hungers here? There's the urn. Tries to run away. That's not going to work. He's dead. They get 4. So, tomorrow, if you're playing the games tomorrow, just spam that line over and over and over again. Simeon, do you want to fucking think again before you say that? Like, there's no reason to be like that, is there? Is there? Well, you can be a cunt or you can be a decent person.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top barracks are under attack. Dire's top barracks is fallen.
Oh, shit.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Oh, this is Ag's Wish Doctor! This is... Yeah, I am doing game 3. So they lose a lane. How do they win this game? They killed the Wraith King. They get the Earthshaker for 100. Hobbit going down here as well. Hunter's in. They get Hobbit. That's 3. Earthshaker dead for 85.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Sunsfan is one of my best friends in Dota, I'd say. We're like, we could just hang out for hours. Love him.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Never refuse gold given.
All of the guys, like it's the nicest scene. I'm so lucky. Like every time someone new comes in, like when Sheep came in, I knew Sheep already. She's lovely. Jenkins, fucking the funniest dude. The funniest fucking dude. Just has me in tears. He's so fucking funny. It's just fantastic. Nat, lovely. Absolutely lovely. Really, really chill. So yeah, it's just a really nice scene. I'm so glad I don't work on anything else.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks is fallen.
Hunter has gone for a more traditional build. They're just lovely guys. They really are. Like it's not even an opinion. They're all so nice. But they're funny and they're good at what they do and they work hard. Like people aren't stabbing each other in the back and shit like that. It just feels really good. Alright, big fight here. I'm very, very happy and very proud to see where this scene is. It's changed a lot in 10 years. And it's like all the people that have come in, I'm like, man, this is such a nice, cool person. Yeah, it's great. Whenever I go to Dream League and stuff, we're all hanging out. Like, Kezu is such a sweetheart. Just the nicest, sweetest dude. Doesn't have a bad bone in his body. He's like a teddy bear. And his girlfriend, Manon, is so, so wonderful.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh! Big Wyvern ult, maybe? No need. This lad's getting his fucking arse handed to him. They're all fucking dying. Munt is a lovely guy. I know that we make fun of him on the stream and stuff, but I'll be honest with you. Munt is genuinely a lovely guy.
Dire's middle tower is under
Oh,
attack.
this is getting interesting. Oh no.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I haven't met Snare. Our paths have never crossed. I hope to meet him. He seems a lovely guy. I've not met him. I've literally never met him. I didn't go to Bali. I haven't seen him at a Dream League. Obviously, you know, if he went to TI, this would be the first time he's there. If I go to TI, I'll meet him there. But yeah, we've just never crossed paths. Who else have I never met? I've met pretty much everybody. A lot of the guys that tend to do the
Radiant's
casting,
middle barracks are under attack.
I haven't met. Because a lot of the time, if you're not like a...
Has fallen.
I mean, we just listed 4 casting pairs, right?
Is under attack.
If you're... Oh! If you're not one of those 4 casting pairs, you're probably doing the group stages, and the way TI's been the last few years, that probably means you're not going to be at the event. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the way it is. The group stage games are cast by a different bunch of people who are not the ones casting in the event, and late game doesn't happen. Let me think. TI8, the group stages were cast by pretty much the guys who then were main stage casting, and then it gradually dropped off, but they cast a lot. Like, there were a lot of casting pairs, and then they gradually, you know, you end up not casting. It's like, nah, I'm done. So by the time you get to main stage, you're down to 4 casting pairs or whatever. But now it's like, the last few TIs, it's been, well, we'll do those remotely then, and we don't need to fly them out, because it's online anyway. Alright, that ain't the Witch Doctor ult they wanted, but where Banana goes down once. This might not be the one from Wyvern, but NZ does go down! Where Banana also very low. Bird walking around, unimpeded, unmolested. They get the Wraith King. He's dead, but he's going to be dead for ages. The Ember Spirit also dead. Bommy! A liver! They're dead forever!
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I think Echo Slam is more satisfying.
Echo Slam is
than
more
Black Hole.
satisfying than Black Hole, for sure.
It just
Because it is, so Black Hole is like, you know, like Echo Slam is like one big moment.
It's
whereas
such
Black
a
Hole
big
is
moment.
like, is everything comes in the next like 4 seconds.
Yeah, yeah.
The hype is drawn out. It's like getting a slap across the face when you get
Oh.
hit with a slam.
Like a big slam, and you're all just frozen in place.
Like, the audio to slam is much
It's
better
so
than Black
good.
Hole. Like the audio to slam is like, wrong.
Like but the fact you hear it across the map.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but Echo's like Black Hole is iconic.
Yeah.
But the noise from Echo Slam, Bommy almost lives. They go in buildings. Hunter doesn't give a hoot.
Radiant's middle
There's
tower
no
is
way
under
they are
attack.
able to get the buildings here.
Oh my god, the damage.
Tower is under attack.
Look at the damage this Wyvern is doing.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's ancient is
There's the curse. Hit the building. Ursa going ham here. Doesn't have BKB. In comes the Earthshaker. He's going down. Ursa kills him. 10 seconds. 5, 4. Ursa dead. Bird dead. Rocket Man. He's in the fountain. No, he's still alive. Oh my days. They hold.
Oh my god, they hold that.
And everyone's
Holy shit.
dead forever.
Let me just quickly count my treasure and I'll be
How do they lose from here?
Dire's middle tower
got all
is
5
under
up.
attack.
They're losing. They were losing tier 4s just to creeps.
Under attack.
How do they lose from here?
If
What?
they lose from this position, I cannot imagine how this goes wrong.
This is like a mate in one.
I watched a Hikaru vid where he plays this young lad in Barcelona who's unrated on FIDE, and it's like super fucking close the first game, like super close. He was like, "What rank are you?" He's like, "Oh, I'm not ranked," and Hikaru's face is like, "What the fuck?"
So on University Challenge last week, there was a chess question, a chess like question set, and I was furious because any other time it's some random question. It's the most obscure shit you've ever heard of, and then the chess questions University Challenge were Gary Kasparov, Bobby Fischer, Magnus Carlsen. Those are the
Okay.
answers. It was like, yeah, just give me something to test myself.
Has fallen.
Where Banana does lose his ult. They haven't lost these buildings yet. They did use Curse for it.
This Winter Wyvern is such an issue. They can't do anything.
Yeah, it's hit so fast. They must give up these buildings. Wraith King goes in! Weapon has gone in! Oh my god, he could die here! They do get the break. The Knicks doing some damage. He's going to go down. He's there for 85. Tell me they win this game for Badlads. Tell me, and I still won't believe you. Bommy B is here. Has Blink. Has Bongos. Has... He's going to do it! Gets the ult off. Pops the Aeon Disc. Kills the Wraith King. He does pay the ultimate price. Has buyback. Wraith King's going down. That's mega creeps. There's no way they win this. They must have all DC'd or something. Alright, they get Coop as well. He does have buyback. How do they win this? They're just going to go down mid. Ursa has not even gone there.
There's not long left on that.
No, there is not.
So this must be it.
They're not even bothering to leave anyone to defend. They're all in. They're all in. They got a naked throne. It's at half health. Naked throne at half health. Buyback on AA. They're just going to go for it here. I think if they BKB and just hit, I think they can get it. They're going for it. He gets hexed up. Swapped. Hunter's just hitting the building. He's going to bloody do it. They can't stop him. Oh my god. Wow.
What an end.
Wow. Whew. So we're just waiting for the next game.
I feel bad for the Earthshaker in that game. He looked like he was doing great.
Yeah, just one of those things sometimes. I mean, honestly, I still really don't understand why the lads keep picking Wraith King. No one's picking Wraith King. I really don't get it. I really don't get it. I just and you know, you get the Wraith King Ags, this gimmicky shit. I just don't understand. They just keep doing it. The lads are like, oh, Wraith King. It's like, all right, I guess, sure. I don't know what his win rate is, but it ain't great. Wraith King's super high win rate in pubs. Haven't seen it doing well in GTI. And if you're not picking, I mean, Terrorblade, PA. If you can't play those, your carry player is basically me, and I don't play carry. Anyone can fucking play Wraith King. If your carry player's like, oh, I can play Wraith King, they're not a carry player. Anyone can fucking play Wraith King. He's a zero brain hero.
Dire team ban.
What are they going to ban? Mancaf versus Bingus.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
This is another LB game, I think. Eri to confirm. But I believe the loser of this is Oot. So Mancaf should win. Because Bingus are terrible.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
You know, Bingus can't be underestimated. We saw Ducty's Ursa with the Octarine.
10 seconds remaining.
And he fucking destroyed.
He did.
The rest of his team, not so much. Captain kills Invoker, not so good.
They're awful.
Dire team ban.
Tech Killer, very bad.
Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Kazar has not been able to spectate or play a game since the Compendium patch.
10 seconds
wow.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Mancaf have grabbed Emu as a stand-in.
Radiant team ban.
A lot depends on what kind of game does Madge have, I feel.
Yeah.
I think that's a big thing for Mancap. Is Madge going to have a good game and dominate mid, or is Madge going to play like absolute shit and just lose mid horribly to some snowball hero?
Dire team ban. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Vengeful spirit.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
When does TI start?
Dire team ban.
The group stages is probably like 2 weeks time.
Really? Let's have a look.
Dire team ban.
And the group stage is in 1 week time. 1 week's time.
Yeah.
Almost exact.
6 days, 19 hours until the first game of the group stage. Wow.
It's coming quick.
Yeah.
I think I'm just not as hyped this year because it genuinely, it's the compendium. I'm just not actually that hyped. Usually, like you're fed like a little bit of content each week, and it getting closer to TI, and like it all melds together into hype. But now I'm just like, it doesn't feel like anything has changed in my head because I don't have a compendium and I'm not doing anything to do with it. It's like, you know, it's like when you get a fucking, like you put up the Christmas tree or you get an advent calendar. It's like you're in the season.
Yeah. But I mean, again, I feel like when Christmas is coming, I'm almost burnt out on it before it starts.
5 seconds remaining.
And then once it comes around, I'm all in on Christmas. I feel like TI is the same way. It's like, I mean, the prize pool this year is like really not going to be very impressive. Obviously, there's a lot of gaps between when the games are, but it's back in Seattle. It is still going to be great games. It's all the best casters. It's all the best teams. I think as it goes on,
5 seconds
I
remaining.
think people are gonna get right back into it, and there's gonna be some great games.
Yeah, I mean, the Dota has always been like
so
amazing every time. Like no matter what's going on in any fucking tournament, whether it be like dodgy Bali fucking tournament thing, whether it be
the games were so much fun.
Yeah, whether it be like some drama that's happening, the games are always top quality, no matter what.
The only time they went was TI4. TI4 was dreadful. But even then, there were some good games. It's just that overall, I mean, the grand final kind of ruined it. But overall, it was like a lot of the games you were just watching.
Dire team pick.
I don't know if you remember, but the way they structured it was that on the first day of main event, you had 2 teams play off, and the winner of that series was in the grand final. So the rest of it was to decide who the other team in the grand final was. So we were playing for over a week already with one team just waiting. It was so bad. So the sad thing was, all it was knockouts. It was just teams getting knocked out. And you might think that sounds exciting, but after a while it's just sad. It's like really sad and depressing.
10 seconds remaining.
Viper Venge Earthshaker. Why did we've seen Earthshaker 3 times tonight, I think.
Yeah, Pos 5 in the first game. Pos. Wait, was he in the last game?
Oh, maybe he was just in the one I watched.
I think he was just in the replay you saw.
Yeah. TI6 was great. That was my favorite. That was the one where I was on the main panel. Me,
5 seconds remaining.
Charlie, Cap. That was fun.
As the golden age.
Yeah, the puppet panel and all the rest of it. Like Shane was on the panel with Gods and Shiva. That was the other panel. We had the draft panel with Dakota, and it was at Key, and everything felt fantastic. 7 was the Team Liquid win, which was really, really good. It was really hype, and I was glad for them. And then TI8 was Vancouver, which was brilliant. I loved Vancouver. Really good city. And then we had the late game. The first time we did late game, and we had a great bar for it. It was a lot of fun. I worked with DJ Wheat, which was
I think
brilliant.
the first late game was definitely my favourite.
Oh yeah, We did it every night while they were main stage, and main stage was like 7 days or whatever. So, and then we had the grand final, was like the big late game show on the stage. OG won, like that final was fucking mad. The fly no tail thing, like it was all, there was drama, there was hype, and this team that came out of nowhere and won it. It was so good. Like I think TI8 was honestly the best one. And the TI9, obviously they won it again. It was really good, but
that was less hype.
Yeah,
because I think they were just well above everyone else.
It was just silly. Like they literally were just
I think the odd thing for me was I didn't feel like Liquid were. I think they were still Liquid at that point. I didn't feel like they were the second best team at the tournament, but they ended up in the final and kind of got their ass whooped.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Radiant team ban.
I think they just had like some crazy momentum. But I think there were other teams that could have matched up better in the final.
I think it was just Kuro, honestly.
Yeah.
And that team was still really good. But, I mean, as soon as the Chinese teams were out, the crowd left. And every evening at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, the police would clear out half the stadium. The hotel was like a really nice hotel, but it was like... Other than that, everything else in Shanghai... Like, I'm never going back to China. Ever. As a result of that TI. And it wasn't the TI necessarily. It was just all the stuff I saw of China there. The second time I'd been. I was like, I don't want to come back here. I'm done with it. It was really depressing.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Alfste297 just resubbed for 15 months.
Grazie. And then 10 obviously was meant to be Stockholm, ended up being Bucharest. That whole TI was just a mess.
Pizzahon just resubbed for 66 months. Woke up very sick today, so spent the last 10 hours in bed catching up on GT. Chance of Captain Kill do anything this game?
Chances of Captain Kill doing this game? Pretty low. Pretty low. Yeah, pretty low. So yeah, TI10 obviously was kind of like no crowd. First time that had happened. It was in the middle of COVID. Cap and JJ like stuck there, got COVID. Everyone was like depressed. It was a shit hotel. It was really bad. And there was no crowd. Like it was really poor. And then
But the Dotes still hold strong.
Huh?
I said the Dotes still hold strong.
Oh yeah, the Dotes was great.
Amazing.
Spirit were fucking amazing.
Magnus plays.
So good. And then 11, Singapore, I really enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I mean, obviously that was the first time we'd done the whole remote thing with people in Norway and everything, and it was not great. So, I mean, I loved Singapore and being there and hanging out and everything, and late game was fun enough and everything, but it kind of just felt like it was winding down. So I'm hoping that TI12 is going to be really hype again. Back in Seattle, I mean, that has to be a good thing. NA crowds are so good. Really so good. They're so loud. Because they drink. He's like, a lot of the guys in there, you go and chat to them like, yo, Flax, what's up? I'm like, hey, what's up, dude? And we'll sit down and chat. And they'll be like, yo, you want a hit? And they've got like a bottle of whiskey that they've snuck in.
It's just a bunch of Chronos and KBJs just coming together for a big old sesh. And you gotta love that.
Oh, it's just lads. I mean, it's literally, I think if you took the vibe of Birmingham Major, the Seattle events, it's the same vibe. Bunch of nerds, but a lot of drunk nerds. And they were like, fuck yeah, Dota, let's go! And they're just like, they're cheering in a slightly more American way, but they love a fucking drink. But literally like, yo, dude, you want to hit on this? They're trying to give me weed. They're trying to give me, like, booze. And I was like, lads, I'm at work, but I fucking appreciate it. Come down to the bar later and blah, blah, blah. Like, they're really a bunch of really good lads. Okay. Well... It should be something. Alfredo has gone with Wraith King. I wonder if he was listening to me saying, why does anyone pick Wraith King? Let's see if he can win.
That's a nice Lena skin. I guess they released that in the little Muerta patch.
Yeah. Would it be worth going to Seattle for TI, even if you can't get tickets to the event?
What?
Probably not. I mean, when it's in the summer, in previous TIs in Seattle, they have a big screen out the back of Key. And people were just in there watching the games, like sitting on the grass and stuff. I don't know if you needed a ticket to get in there. I don't know. But I know that there are a lot of scalpers outside Key, or what is now the Climate Pledge Arena or something. Terrible name. There were tickets available. I'll put it that way. I'm not saying I support it, but there were tickets available.
That is the worst Viper set I think I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Let's have a look at it.
Have a look at this. What the fuck is this?
That's rotten.
Prepare for
That is rotten.
What am I looking at?
I don't know, mate. I fucking hate it. Lena set. Yep, Day of the Dead. Pretty pog. Goes well with Muerta. Earthshaker set. Pretty basic, but we'll accept it. Venge set. Pretty normie. We'll accept it. Wraith King. Disappointing. Necro. Incorrect. Wrong set. Kunkka. It's the Ghost Kunkka, but it's not the Ghost Kunkka with the... It is actually with the fish in the middle, but
it's the bold
it is,
head
yeah, it's the new one, yeah. The Wish Doctor set I don't like. Shadow Demon set, there aren't really any good Shadow Demon sets, so it is.
No, there's really not.
Yes, Seattle this time of year, wet, cold, and you won't be able to watch the games. So
30 seconds.
I mean, there will be pub stomps in Seattle that will have the games on, and if you want the vibe, here we go, they're going up.
This is going to be a dead Necro. I think Alfredo will get out. But that's a pretty nice start for Duck T.
That was.
Tore the enemies apart in his Ursa. Now looking to do the same on Muerta.
Muerta. They call her Muerta.
The battle begins.
Hola, amigos. Soy Muerta.
Soy James Bond.
Mi amo es James Bond. Bingus, Bingus, Bingus. I wonder if Jonas is casting this game as well. It was him and Soups last night, I think. Or maybe it was LDC.
I feel like we would have heard about it in the chat if he was.
Host me! Alright, boss.
Oh, dear me, some of this last thing is disgusting.
He's out making sushi? He's missing this? See?
He's making sushi.
Well, that's pretty hype.
That's a cool. Is it like as like a class or something?
Sorry, lads, I have
cool
to make a
thing to do.
sushi.
I'm sorry, I have my evening sushi class. I don't know how I did in the Yosef voice, but it is what it is.
I gotta make it a sushi. Just like a mama used to make. Why you not eat your sushi, Yoso? Sorry, mama, I haven't seen my girlfriend in 3 days. Oh, it's so hard for you. Eat your sashimi. With the meatballs. I'm on diet, says Purple Bodybuilder. Cool.
He just wanted people to know. I respect it.
First time chat. I'm on diet.
Oh dear.
That's a dead viper. Honestly, Twitch chat is fucking hilarious. Comment. I'm on diet. I am bodybuilder, also purple.
I mean, I was wondering if Purple Bodybuilder was on a diet. I'm glad that was cleared up for me.
Oh, so funny. And that'll be his only comment.
He's gone now.
I leave. I must diet.
Nice
jump,
Alistair!
Loleg gifted Purple Bodybuilder a subscription. Loleg gifted a tier 1 sub to Purple
Thank you,
Bodybuilder.
Loleg. I'm on diet. Oh, these uphill misses are punishing. Poor Madge just wanted to get that ticket creep, but he couldn't get it.
Off with you.
This Viper is not having fun, by the way.
Yeah, it's been a bit rough for him. He hasn't got any regen left. He's taken a lot of heat.
Purple Bodybuilder, you still there?
He's got a very oh my god, he's got a very mid build.
Who?
The Viper.
Has he?
Yeah, it's just sort of not built for necessarily out sustaining the enemy. God, and he can't last it either. Oh, there's one.
He has 8 last hits to Wraith King's 19.
Lena is getting demolished in the last hits as well. It's not looking so good for Bingus at this stage.
Bingus seriously struggling. Oh, Geoff Emu
is
in
struggling.
trouble.
Geoff Emu.
Gets it.
That's a nice little play from Vesper.
That is well played by Vesper. He's gonna die, maybe. No.
Wait, hold up. Not gonna be careful.
That's it. Only comment. Got gifted a sub.
I know, he never came back.
Amazing. Amazing. Honestly, value for money. Made me laugh. Resulted in money.
That's like the most I've laughed in a long time.
No chat.
Just a random comment.
Yeah. I am on diet. Amazing. Perfect viewer.
Oh. This could be trouble for Time Twist or... It's taking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
The skellies are just tearing into bits.
Also, you know what else? The Viper illusions are fucking him up.
Yeah, it's true.
Music and Cars dropped 500 subs, never seen again. Yeah, that was a classic. New Steam name, I'm on diet. I don't know. Cup of tea head ass is a keeper, I feel. Oh, this should be the death of Vesper. Yeah.
It will be.
This is how you deal with Viper off lane. Just kill him. I mean, it helps that they have... I think the setup from Shadow Demon really helps. Also, the fact you have a Earthshaker Pulse 4 also really helps. This hero is just not good as a 4. I've tried it. Believe me, I love playing Shaker. I'm saying I play him well, but I love playing him. But even I can see, oh, I am not helping. Because you throw the Fisher and then what?
Regeneration.
So Badlads are not in this game. Mancaf, obviously not a bad team. A little unlucky to find themselves in the LB. Oh shit! Madge walking it off. Not too shabby. Oh shit! They killed the doc. Yeah, just Muerta things. I mean, Muerta plus Venge is pretty scary. I feel like any right clicker plus Venge is just a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Good setup's done, good range setup's done that does good damage to start things off. And then the Wave of Terror and the Vengeance Aura is just like, cool, you're going to hit 10% harder. You're going to hit even harder because of the armor reduction. And if they go on you, I've got a good stun. And I click pretty hard myself, so it's pretty scary. I'm a universal hero. Let's go. Look at this damage! Time Twister dead again. Alright, Viper.
This is going very poorly.
Viper.
This is what Wraith King can do.
Yeah. But this is like... This shouldn't be a good matchup. I don't know what the Viper... Oh, they get there. they get the dot. I don't know
I
what
think
the Viper is doing.
one of the things is Earthshaker is like the worst laning support.
Yes,
in the
like
game.
that's what I'm saying. Is
and so he's not actually getting any help. He's just 1v2.
Yeah,
it's real rough against these two heroes who do a lot.
I mean, I feel like the setup you've got is like this Earthshaker's positioning needs to be great, right? Because otherwise, if he fishes just to sort of stun them for a second, that ain't helping. Because let's say the Wraith King comes in, yeah, he's dead again.
This is just messy. They're rotating in Lina. No, it's not Lina, it's Venge. And Earthshaker's coming in. No vision.
Alright, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I think it's just Captain Kill is just so bad.
Captain Kill might be bad, because, you know, he had a bad, stinky game on Invoker.
Yeah.
How about he just plays like one of his heroes that he actually plays?
Yeah,
Why are they dishing out?
I don't understand.
Earthshaker?
If this is a hero that Captain Kill plays regularly and is comfortable on...
He doesn't.
Yeah.
I remember reading out his best heroes last time. It's not on any of those. He, yeah, he doesn't play... The pos 4s they picked so far, Bounty Hunter, Lion, Dark Willow, Nature's Prophet, Techies, Jakiro, and whatever, and Invoker.
Duck T in trouble here. Does go down!
Time Twister also goes down again. This Viper is just going to have a non-game.
Yeah.
He's going phase boots. What is he doing?
I don't know.
Phase boots. You've got to be kidding.
So that was a long time ago the build that people would recommend on Viper because it meant that you could chase people down, and it was like you click harder. You can, you know, you've got a bit of speed. I remember when I started playing.
There's basically no ranged here as you go. You
right.
Phase boots on.
But it was like try it. And I tried it, and it was much better than just default Viper because at the time people would go like treads and shit like that, and it was just kind of slow. And the phase boots meant that you had a bit of armor and you could move around a bit quicker, and it didn't feel too shabby. Oh dear. But I don't know now. I don't think this is the play. But there was a long time ago, phase boots Viper was like low key, not too bad. Oh dear.
Yeah. The 2k lead now, and Wraith King has got an armlet, so he's going for a bit more of a fighting build compared to the regular farm builds you see with the Radiance and etc.
So Venge has definitely not always been relevant. For a time at the start of this patch, in fact, Venge was like literally a non-hero.
And that's Captain Kill dead as well. Wow. That's another 2 deaths in the bot lane. They're gonna try and go, and they're gonna try and go on the Necro, and he seems fine, to be honest. He's got this sand stress, so he's quite tanky.
I don't understand. They could have swapped him back in there, but they didn't have any mana on Lina, so I guess it wasn't worth it.
Yeah, I think they were not close to killing match there.
I mean, this Viper is... It's 12 minutes, and he just basically... He's 0-5. He has 27 last hits to Wraith King's 72. And yeah, he's doesn't even have boots 2 yet. That's how bad this is. It's just arriving now. They do manage to kill Kunkka. Nutkin also very low. He goes down. I mean, there are reasons to be cheerful. This Muerta has had a great game. Muerta is 5-1-4.
Yeah, Duck T can absolutely crank out a dub here. I think it's not the amazing matchup against Wraith King because, like, you know, you're only really going to be able to use your good shit on one of the lives. And if Wraith King gets an Ags too, it could look rather messy.
See, I think what would have been the ideal situation is the Viper.
Oh, this is trouble for Duck T. Disruption for some reason, but disruption has actually okay. No, he does get the thing.
Vesper didn't have swap. It's like, what you would... Here's your ideal. You're against Wraith King. You've got a Viper who's super farmed in the off lane. Every fight starts with Time Twister just fucking ulting Viper and walking at him and Wraith King. And Wraith King's just like, shit, I can never get on top of this Muerta because there's this fucking Viper in the way. But instead, this Viper is a non-entity. Muerta died. They just killed Lina as well. And Mancap is starting to step it up. Alfredo's like, nope, we're just going. I'm getting a blink. I've got armor blink. I'm not going to fuck about all this Midas Radiance nonsense. I came to fight. I have a stun. I hit people really hard. Let's just do that. Okay, that's what, wasn't it? Big trouble. Wraith King ignoring the Venge. Chunk! Chunk!
He's chonking hard.
He is chunking hard. On the blink and fuck him up. Love this.
And then
Love
he's going to
this.
have a death after that. And, oh man, this is an blink at 13 minutes. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's rich.
How's Witchdog only got one last hit this game?
So he has 8k net worth at 13 minutes. Viper has 3k. Wow. This lad is rich. Yeah, well done, Alfredo. You beat Bingus Academy with Wraith King, mate. Must mean the hero's
look
good.
at Captain Kill's net worth. It's just shocking.
Yeah, that's really poor. Has Mana Boots. Is literally 15 to 20 minutes away from Blink, I'm guessing. Is still level 6. Viper's level 7. Necro's level 11. Not great.
Now going towards the triangle. They're trying to hunt them down.
Middle tower is under attack.
She's not.
Lena,
so
this
good.
ain't it. You're gonna take forever to farm these. Please don't do this.
They're bringing in the entire squad.
Farm this. There's a huge stack here, guys. All right, it's worked. Venge in grave danger. Oh, that strike from Alfredo got that kill for Madge. There you go, Captain Kill. That'll do it, bud. Oh, Fisher. Leave him alone! Leave him alone! Leave Brittany alone!
Get him! Why did the vision take so long to come out?
You gotta be close for it, mate. It's not a long range spell.
What is Captain Kill doing? He's actually like the same skill level as Chrono.
No, yeah, I think that's fair. I think we've the name.
From what I've seen, it's been bloody poor.
It's been bloody poor. It has been bloody poor. I feel like he's one of those goons that when the fight starts, he's running for the hills. His first instinct is to run away, and his carry's like, "Please God, help me." Oh, I'm sorry, I thought we were gonna die. I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's an airy combo. We love those.
Little mild airying.
Oh, Red King's in. He's quite low.
They get his first
Yeah,
life.
second time here. There's the slap. They're gonna get him a second time.
They are. They do get him. And Madge is also in. Oh, he's gonna fucking fuck him up. And they get a bench too. They get two for two. That's big.
That.
That's big.
A bit too big for his boots. There.
Yeah, little too grand for the le shoes. I don't know what shoes is in French. Anyone in the chat?
Chaussure.
Chaussure, oui. I was thinking of zapatas, which is shoes. I
Yeah,
think.
that is Spanish.
That's in Spanish.
Zapatas.
Found a new channel.
What's the channel?
I will send it to you. I sent it to Munt earlier because he likes this. It's a lad called Pete's Pans.
Pete's Pans. That sounds right up my alley.
Yeah.
Is this the guy making pans?
No. It's a lad cooking. Wraith King dead again?
Oh shit, they're really throwing now. He keeps diving into all 5.
Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking. They can't kill me. And then promptly dies. So Pete's Pans, he, what makes me laugh is he's always got his family with him. Spends a lot of time in France, Spain, Portugal. Goes out on his bike, gives you a little tour of the area, talks about it, and then cooks a traditional local dish. And he cooks it right out there, like, in the field.
Yeah.
So he'll, like, got his little stove going, and he's got his tabletop. He did cassoulet. But he pronounces every French and Spanish word, like, really authentically. So he's like, cassoulet! Like that. And
you get those lads on University Challenge where whenever there's like something that maybe is slightly pronounced slightly differently, they do it like crazily.
So much. Like, but he'd be like, I'm here today in Carcassonne. It's like, yeah. it's jarring. Viper in grave peril.
Oh yeah. That sort of stuff where a lad is like doing something and walking about and chatting to people and then goes to cook in a field is very much in line with all those cooking / travel shows. Like Rick Stein.
It's very Rick Stein. It's very Rick Stein.
Trip to India or whatnot, Italy or some shit like that.
Exactly. It's very
he goes and he's like, so you tell me you just take the muscles off the rock just like this, and then he has a chuckle, and then he's like, I'm gonna prepare a mussel salad.
Yeah. And then it'll be like Rick in a restaurant saying, the local ways, the old ways, in my opinion, the best ways.
Yeah.
They prepared this dish the same way for hundreds of years, and honestly, who can blame them? Because I think it's amazing. And then he's like, there's a shot of the food, and they're all tucking in. Yeah, it's great.
It's very like old person content.
It is, but it's also because of that. I think it's quite gentle. It's not challenging.
It is.
It's quite charming.
It's like, no one is going to dislike it if it's on TV.
Right.
You just crank it on, like if you're sitting down having your dinner. You just put it on. No one's really going to.
Oh shit! That's nice.
They're going to kill Wraith again. This is going fucking shockingly for them.
They get match! There's the Echo as well! Ties him up with the Badlads. Captain Kill gets a bit more damage off. Can they get a stun on anybody? They don't have stun yet. Couple of seconds. I'm afraid they're very low. Very low.
It's the boat buff is just ticking him down. Wow, that has gone poorly again. They can't seem to get these connections when they need them, and now Muerta is rapidly approaching the net worth of the 2 cores on Radiant.
She is. This Wraith King has just been not doing it. Memo the Foxy Owl, that might be the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Casualet's just reheated leftovers, but it sounds interesting because it's French. Are you fucking simple? That is honestly probably the stupidest food take I've ever seen.
Bounty.
Honestly. Muerta is going...
We've seen a lot of dog shit food takes.
But that is honestly abysmal. That's almost as bad as my kids saying that they don't like toast. Which was...
What do you mean? How can you not like toast?
I know.
Also, toast is just a vessel for something else you do like.
So it's not leftover beans. That's gibberish. To make cassoulet takes hours. It's not some fucking leftovers shit you just chuck together. Because if you're just using leftovers you chuck together, that's not going to take you like 6 hours to cook properly. That's utter gibberish. The beans you have to soak overnight. The stock you have to make properly. Then you have to cook it in like 2 separate parts. It's like 2.5 oven hour bake with tending as you go. So if you're just saying, just my leftovers all tossed together, you are quite frankly a fucking idiot. It's an absolute amazing dish.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I'm not even going to discuss this with you clowns. It's not even worth my time.
That's an Aegis. I wasn't even paying attention. And he's almost got a heart. It could get pretty spicy for them pretty soon.
Oh yeah. That's good from Vespa. That's good support shit. Something to do, just go fucking click a building. I'm not going to engage. If anybody even brings up anything to do with food, I'm just fucking ignoring you. It's like it didn't happen. So you guys carry on. Just be morons. It's fine. It's just literally embarrassing. That's all for you. Dan, I don't know if you saw the quotes.
Someone has dropped an M bomb in chat.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Who?
Not an N, an M.
Oh. What's the M bomb?
Mandrolic.
Oh, nice. You were AFK temporarily? Yes, but you can see the quotation marks around. You quoted it, brother. Dan's always got an excuse. No, I don't care what you're saying.
It's a very Hoz way of existing. This is what I was discussing with Hoz. Hoz dotes. Whenever Hoz is fucked up and you're like, oh god, Hoz, what the hell are you doing? It's never, oh shit, I'm sorry, my bad. It's always, well, I was trying to. I just want to know. I just want some accountability. I just want to know that you fucked up. I don't want to know the life story. I don't want to know what could have happened differently. I just want you to say.
Oh, whoa! I heard a swap.
Yeah, the rating is in the back lines. This is fucking awful for him. The Fisher is really blocked.
Muerta though is getting. She's struggling. Oh no, she's not. She's fucking killing everything. Wraith King gets saved. Madge though. Madge is in. Kill Madge. Madge is dead. That's only Aegis. Emu also having a backup. Wish Dog Draw is doing some work. Time Twister tying up a bit of them. There's a nice double stun from the Venge. They get the Wraith King. And for just a Viper, there's the Echo Slam on nada. I don't know what Captain Killer's doing here, but it ain't Dotes.
They're gonna get 3 for 2. So even with the Aegis, it still is not. It's not a
good
clear victory. I just this Wraith King is just collapsing in every fight.
I would eat cassoulet, but I'm on diet. Yeah, I think Duck T might be able to carry these boys. That would be something. Also, Muerta, not a hero that the Goons know how to beat. Tricky. You know, advanced.
Maybe trouble here. You can just... Yeah, he's just gonna jump away.
Is anyone building a spirit vessel? No.
I will say actually, this is an Emu Kunka game. So you remember that Emu Kunka game where he was rubbish and then he did something at the end?
No.
It was a game that was really tight. And
we were in it, weren't we?
Yeah. You were. I can't remember. I was playing Pango. I can't remember what you were playing.
I think I was maybe Grimstroke. I can't remember.
Either way, he is also being quite shit on Kunkka at the moment. So maybe there is going to be some turn up.
Yeah, big turnaround.
At like 50 minutes in.
Rosa, I think you need to chill. They can't
Rosa
hear
the
you.
Nub.
You're shouting at the TV at this point.
There is a gank here happening on Nutkin.
That's a dead dog.
He's gone down.
This game is hanging in the balance. Win probability says 75-25 in favor of Radiant.
Really?
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So the XP lead now in Dyers.
Yeah. pretty convincingly in Dyer's. I would love to see this Viper turn it around and do something, but I don't know. I just don't know. Does Time Twister have it in him? I would just say, look.
Why the Atos? What is happening?
I don't know. I would just say, here's your job. Just spit on either Wraith King or Kunko, maybe Necro, and just try to be annoying. Just try to click somebody. Somebody.
If you saw this build, would you be able to identify it as a Viper build? I don't even know what hero I would say.
I would think this was like
no
Hoodwink
idea.
or some shit, in all honesty.
Yeah, maybe. I could consider like a Windrunner, potential.
Maybe old Snap, where people built for the talents early. You see people get Atos on Snapfire a lot for some reason because they want to build Gleipnir. Again, I don't really know why, but it's a thing that people like to build on Snap. But yeah, Viper, I don't know. Phase Boots, Dragonlance, Atos, BKB. An odd one. This Necro is super alone. That is some plague level farming from Madge. Impressive.
Yep.
Has the Ags very soon. Lena has Ags, is going BKB.
It's a shard for Captain Kill, that's big. That is big.
So I don't think you do need Atos on Razor. As I understand it, you just get BKB Ags and run at people. And you don't need an Atos. You're so fast on Razor. What's the Atos for? You nominate Captain Kill for Best Player. First time chat, Mortal's Bane 01. Congrats. You're backing Captain Kill as Best Player. Captain Kill?
There is no Captain Kill in the game. There is only Captain Kill.
Captain Kill. Indeed. I love the double. In fact, I'd only just noticed the double misspelling. That is fantastic.
Are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
I mean, Viper should have won the lane. You're up against a melee hero like Wraith King.
I mean, having Earthshaker in his lane is just not...
The Earthshaker
also,
is...
it's one thing having Earthshaker, it's another thing having Captain Kills.
Yes, that is like Earthshaker times -8.
It's the square root of Earthshaker.
Yeah, it's very poor. Captain Kill, probably one of the worst lads in the tournament. God bless him. He's here. He's turned up. He's played a lot of games, and they've made it to the knockout stage. So one can only suggest that Captain Kill might actually be a secret Dota genius.
There's the X. He's landed it.
Nice. Did tons. Did a ton.
Nice.
They're terrified of this Muerta. And rightly so. Is going Silver Edge next. Not so sure about that one. Moonshard is the shouted suggestion from Aladdin chat. I can see that. I've still yet to really see her Ags do much. I don't really see people pick it up too much.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, Mazelway's name got banned. I forgot. Poor Mazelway. Just because of some super fan of his. There's a smoke. It's broken. There's that Atos, baby. What now? Look at Viper go.
Oh, they're going to get Viper here. Oh, it's a nice feature, though. Oh, they get him with a fat crit.
Oh, dear. Oh!
Oh, nice. Nice blink.
Wow. Did not expect that. What's Lena got? Has bots, is going BKB, Then Hex, then Blink.
Radiant's middle tower. is
Then
under
Refresher. For double Laguna, I guess? Well, double everything. They're getting rogue. So, this is one of those instances where I think the lads just need to look at the minimap. You can see that none of them are pushing any of the lanes, which means they're either smoked or they're doing Roche. If you scan Roche and they don't show up, they're probably smoked and looking for you, in which case, don't be in the jungle, don't be in the lanes, group up together, get under some vision, and wait for them. If you scan Roche and they're there, at least hit lane creeps.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Uh-oh. They're boating Muerta. Swaps her out. Lovely timing. Mash. Gets saved. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh god. That's a bloody disaster. Necro's in on the back for more. This is the power of this fucking Axe Heart. What can they do? They're killing him quite well. We still got the Aegis.
Yeah.
Where is the team gone? Where has the team gone?
I don't know.
Help me check. What are they doing? How?
I don't know.
Oh my god, Wraithking, no. That's a nice save. What are they doing? Where is Kunkka? He's full health.
What is the fucking deal?
Dire's bottom tower has been denied.
Oh, they did buy back a Muerta, which isn't great. But honestly, Mancaf, that was fucking shit. I don't think this BKB is going to help this Viper at all. Uh-oh. This could be a long one, Ashwin. I hope you're ready.
Yep. I felt it coming.
They've been relatively short this evening, so
yeah.
Yeah, the lads love to defend a tier 2. They really do.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I think my biggest question would be, do the lads in this tournament watch any of the other games? Because if they did, they would get so much insight from you and Plague about what these guys are doing wrong, what they should be doing, what they should be building, what they should be thinking about. And I don't think I've ever heard you guys be like, they should defend this tier 2 100%. They're so far behind. The best thing for them to do is defend a tier 2. Just get on the high ground.
They're going for something here. It's a nice little stun, and the disruption has been used. They could probably get a swap back here on. It's not a good idea on Mad. She's way too strong.
Right, but it's like this isn't complicated stuff. Like, we've seen so many games where teams have come back, especially in the last week. If you're not watching the games, fair enough. But also, you're going to be playing these teams. And since everyone's saying, no, we're trying really hard, probably would behoove you to at least watch the teams you're going to be playing against. Oh, hello. Well, they got him.
That's a big kill.
Yeah, huge.
They can make more happen off that.
But they won't. A work meeting and dinner. So not a date, unfortunately.
No, I made the date
Oh.
as usual.
Dire are scanning.
I just want to, you know, I want my lads to do well on the dating scene.
Oh, he's doing well. He's in a meeting, mate.
Fucking talking about using
And,
buzzwords.
and he's had fucking dinner.
Yeah, I'm just saying a date would be more hype. We've announced the guest caster. The guest caster is Cap. I told the lads about it on Monday. We're very excited. That's tomorrow. Looking forward to it.
Haste.
I'm also doing this
Radiant's
play up
bottom
stream
tower
with
is
Sips
under
and
attack.
Sarah and Ravs, I think is my team.
Fucking hell. Well, you got like a couple plate up nerds in there.
I know. I mean, Sips, and I think it was Half who played a shitload of plate up. I think me and Sarah are going to be the anchors for them.
You'll just be on shit. What was I on? I was on like fucking washing up or something like that.
I will happily do the washing up.
I think I was actually just serving a lot of the time,
Radiant's top
which
tower
is kind
is
of
under
tricky
attack.
It is,
sometimes.
yeah,
'cause
yeah.
You're just like, yeah, you gotta crank them out, and there can't be any mistakes, can't be any hesitation.
Tekla needs to be very careful. Nice.
Nice little TP away. Yeah, this is really shaping up to be a long one. Rating's gone back for the Radiants.
I don't like that. Is he thinking I'll just stand next to Muerta and not die?
So there's a show of how little he's done recently. His Deso's only got 6 damage on it, which means he's only killed 3 things with his Deso.
Yeah, not great.
That's it.
Not great. I mean, I don't know what Captain Kill's going to do this game. I'd like to think something cool. But this Muerta is just getting fatter and fatter. She's going to Silver Edge up here. Alfredo is semi-alone. Has friends vaguely in the vicinity. Oh, uh-oh. Oh dear, that combo wasn't the one.
A slam?
Boat coming in, Captain Kill, not aware, dead. He could be from Viper, combined with a fear. Muerta doing some serious deeps. Can they get match? Can they deal with match? Gets the kill on? No, doesn't get the kill, but the Nutkin ult goes down. She's doing a lot of damage.
Oh,
they don't get Alfredo.
Dying there.
No swap was used.
Dire's structures are fortified.
They're all alive on Mancap, and they're all healed up. Uh-oh. What are you still doing here, boys? That's so risky. Why would you go out there? They're still going out. Oh, no. It's 3v5. Maybe don't fight. What are you doing? What's the plan? They really want to save this tier 2.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Back to
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
This is
They
so
finally
weird.
lost the tier 2. So now we enter the high ground
Dire's
zone.
top tower is under attack.
I just don't understand the positioning of the lads a lot of the time. Like, you know they're all there. You know you're down 2 heroes. You know they're pushing the tier 2. And you walk all the way up next to it to Wave of Terror some creeps. If you die there, you're going to feel like a fucking idiot.
Twice. Shame on you.
I mean, we all get caught out sometimes. You know, you have a brain fart or whatever, but it's so consistent, and the entire team is doing it. It's not like one person. It's like the whole team is standing on the low ground just running in circles. Now they're going to get Roche again and try and go up. DD Wraith King. I think the Venger's job is when her carry gets low, swap them away from Necro. I think that's pretty much it. They get all the stuns off on someone, you know, they get the poke, you just swap them out. Ags? Who's going to get the Ags? They're going to give it to someone. Is Wraith King going to get it? Give it Witch Doctor. Oh, he's already got it. He gets the Fromage. Wraith King Ags would be pretty fun. He's going to eat it, I think. You can eat it. He's eating it. He's got Ags. Now you're going to kill them all twice. Or not, you kill them and then you got to wait around. They still get all their shit off. BKB forced on Kunkka. This is going to be a very slow, tedious, boring game.
I think so, yes.
Kunkka has in fact gone to push the top lane in. Now they might go up. This time Twister gets the ATOS off. Kunkka, no BKB, does get saved. Sorry, that's the wrong hero. That's Madge. Silenced. Has
oh, nice
Aegis.
vision though. They're going to... Madge is getting low.
Has Aegis. They've gone in. Madge in trouble. There's the Echo.
Oh
Madge
my god,
still
that wish
alive.
was pretty nice. And now Muerta is isolated.
She dead.
She's dead.
115.
Back.
They're gonna get more.
Dead. Oh, Muerta just got her buyback back. They're still low, and Vesper should be getting killed here, but no, just left alone.
3 dead. Earthshaker buyback.
And Madge still has not lost his Aegis.
They do get the Witch Doctor. That's a good Fisher. Keeps them blocked in. There's a nice swap to help. But they lost the Earthshaker. He died back. Wraith King hit building.
Dire's bottom barracks has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Yeah, I don't understand the Silver Edge either. Oh, this could be a disaster. Yeah, she's dead again. That's it. Dead for 2 minutes.
That is going to be... That's probably that.
Well, Bingus did some really bad things this game.
Yeah. I mean...
You lose that lane that hard. It's bad.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks.
I don't think they ever kill Madge. Here it comes.
I reap your life.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh dear. There's no way they can hold this. Tech Killer's almost dead. Oh, look how much damage Time Twister is doing. It's crazy. There's the calling. And that means that Bingus will be heading
Rest in
home
peace,
after
Bingus.
a decent performance at the International 2023.
I mean, get out to Mancaf, one of the better teams relative to where Bingus are. They tried their best. They tried their best. Thank you for coming, lads. I hope you guys had a ton of fun. As I understand it, they're nice lads, so fair play.
Yeah, yeah.
But not to be. That was a walloping. I'm going to say that was a walloping.
It really was.
The lanes did not go well at all. The Viper was 1-11. Captain Kill was 1-9. That was where it all started, because it meant Wraith King, Witch Doctor had a fun old time. Or was it? Actually, it was Sedwa. It was Shadow Demon and Wraith King. Then you had, in the top lane, Emu was 1-7. So, another Emu turd of a performance. But
yeah, it was not great from him.
But we were saying, if Madge has a good game, probably going to be pretty strong. And Madge did have a good game, as did Alfredo. So, well done.
Yeah, Madge had a great game.
Yeah, really did.
He was
Huge.
the driving force behind his team.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Just getting himself in there. The Wraith King kind of just did fucking wank at the end.
Yeah. I mean, Duck T, noble effort, but not to be this time. Anyway, that's me done, Ashwin.
Yep.
I will see you anon. Good sir.
Yeah, I won't be here tomorrow, but Saturday for the presumably
the semi,
lower bracket semi final.
Yeah, and then the big
I don't know
one,
what's tomorrow, but
no, me neither. I don't care. I'm just gonna cast it anyway. All right, I'll see you next time, brother.
Yeah.
Have a good Friday. Right, I'll see you guys tomorrow as well. Just watching. Take it easy. Peace out.